Alright, welcome back to Phasmophobia, everybody. In this video, we're going back to the past, right before the winter event actually started. And if you didn't know, that's when they added the new ghosts, the Diane, the Obambo, and the Gayu. Plus, recently, this is also going to be before the Tanglewood rework as well, so we'll be going back into the past and going to old Tanglewood. But as you can see, I am already Prestige 19 and level 1006, so I can already pretty much prestige to the last one. So you could say I've done a bit of gaming. But anyways, today we're going to be doing an all maps challenge on Crazy Insanity, and I'll be going all the way back to level 1. Now I'll get more into the difficulty, but first, that's prestige. Anyways, we're going to be prestiging. So I think let's get this started. Prestige. Yo, that's actually kind of cool. It's like the animated tips. And it's like a brain or something. I don't even know what that is, but it looks cool. I like the look of that. Commissioner 9 badge. I like this. I think it looks a lot better than the regular Prestige 9 badge. That's prestige. You will not be able to undo this action. Are you sure? Yes.
You never cease to amaze us. Nice work.
I never cease to amaze them. Nice. Alright, yeah, to plan for today is I'm going to be doing some Crazy Insanity. We actually haven't played this in, like, honestly, like weeks. A couple weeks or something. But Crazy Insanity is basically my version of Insanity. A better version. Because we have full sanity, you have a cursed possession, you have a little bit more hiding spots. And the crazy part about it is 150% ghost speed and 0-second grace period. But I think that's a pretty good... Because it is 7 times, by the way, so I feel like that's a pretty good, like, better difficulty. And I like it. So we're going to be doing like an all maps challenge today. But anyways, I think we should probably start off on Tanglewood. Tanglewood, Crazy Insanity, which means I only get 1 evidence. And I have basically nothing, so I'm going to have to pretty much guess. And it's also 150% ghost speed. Let's go. Yeah, you're 17. That's crazy. Please tell me this isn't a blood moon. Let's see. Okay, it's normal. It is normal. Okay, well, I don't know if I should start with the thermo or not. I guess I will. Check cold rooms. We have crappy stuff again. We have the trashiest of trashiest. The worst of the worst. But you know what? We can make do. We're pros at this, right? I've been practicing my looping a bunch, so we should be able to stay alive, for sure. Actually, I should probably turn the breaker on. I thought the breaker starts on, actually. Did I change that? I actually don't remember that. How are you doing, Seacrest? There we go. And we got a boot it all. Alright. And we have lockers here. You know what? I think I heard like a painting or something fall down. Like right here. Or maybe... Excuse me? I heard like a little thud, like as if like one of these fell down. Maybe here? Can you give me a sign? What's your name? Janice Gacy. Oh yeah, we're also very close to case 5678. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of that whenever we hit it. Alright, I don't know what that exact sound was. It might have been in here actually. Was it in here? Janice Gacy, can you give me a sign? I guess I'll take the thermo. The absolute worst item in the game right here, to be honest. Like, tier 1 dots suck, but this thing sucks even worse. Because it just takes so long for it to, like, update. And it fluctuates so much, it's just always going up and down. It seems like it might be here, though. Oh yeah, we got cold breath. Let's go. Okay. So it was in here. And I do not see any orbs. That's totally fine. Let's just get more stuff. So we got to get our evidence as fast as we can before it starts hunting us and whatnot. So we got to get going. All right, spirit boxes, and I guess we'll get an EMF. Yeah, we do not have a activity screen as well, but we do have the sanity chart. Actually, I could take my sanity off the sanity setting because I don't have sanity pills yet. I think that's like the last item you get, or the last item you unlock, and then you have to go for upgrading stuff, of course. All right, want to give me a sign, please? How cool is it? Oh, flickering light. Let me check that. Cause there's been some like new information I've been going off of. I guess not really new, but you know how like the lights get flickered? Sometimes you can actually check it with the EMF, and if you get EMF off of the light switch that it flickered, that actually means no mare. Okay, that means the light was actually like flickered by the ghost. has been like a pretty huge help with figuring out mares too. Okay. It also turned light switch here. So that also means no mare, obviously. Mares can't turn on lights, they hate lights. But, any UV? I can't even see. Okay, no UV off of that. Whoa. Hey, buddy. Trying to get the jump on me, huh? Oh, wait. Where are you? Are you here? No, you're Ray. Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Okay. She's going crazy already. I don't know if she touched me and I lost sanity, but we already know it's not a mare, not a Ure. How do I know it's not a Ure? Because Ures can only fully close or fully open doors. They will never like leave it in between. That's like in the code, pretty much. I think my sanity's fine, right? Yeah, we're all good at 9% sanity. Yeah, sure. She sure does want to give me a big ol' hug, that for sure. No, thank you. The hug of death. Do I have the sign spot? I do. Okay, that's a pretty good one. Alright, want to give me a sign, please? Let me just place this writing book. Place it here, why not? I might as well hold on to the camera. Let's see. Yeah, for sure no orbs. Is it gonna be freezing? Not quite freezing. I feel like it's probably gonna be dots. Don't tell me it's gonna give me a gore on the first game. I feel like it is. Honestly. Wait, where can I put this that's like a good spot? Can I put it like right here? I kinda wanna do that and then wait. Oh, dots. Okay, I saw the dots. But we have dots. Let's go. Okay, Wraith is basically gonna be impossible to tell. Dots. Alright, give me a sign, Ghost. I want to try and record it so I can do the phantom test. That's honestly like very easy to see the dots in this one. I was kind of not expecting that, to be honest. Okay, the tier 1 kind of sucks because you just don't really get to see as much dots, but that was pretty clear there. Especially in the light. I wonder if they changed something. What do you do? Oh, you turn the light off, okay. I might as well get whatever videos I can. Why not? Alright, so we have dots. Anything to be scared of? Well, actually, we can actually roll a couple more ghosts. We can roll Goryo, because we have dots, and that Goryo does need to have dots for it to be Goryo, of course, because they have forced evidence. But we can see the dots. We can see it outside of a camera, which means it's not a Goryo. And Diogen actually has forced spirit box, so we have to get spirit box for it to be a Dio. So obviously we know it cannot be a Dio anymore. Now I did do one ghost event, but yeah, it doesn't really seem that active. Although we are also high sanity. Wait. Okay, it's not a phantom. I just recorded her and she did not disappear. That also works for the video cameras too. The phantoms, when you take a photo or take a video of them, they will disappear and all the heartbeat sounds and everything will go away, but you'll still be able to hear, like, if she disappears, you'll still be able to hear the singing. It'll just continue the ghost event, but just invisible. Yeah, that might be Banshee. You never know. I have a big brain idea. I'm gonna take some dots and I'm gonna lay them right here, pretty much pointing right at me. And if the ghost just like randomly walks through and walks to me, then we know that's probably a Banshee. It will actually be able to see it roam to us. Actually, you know what? I could also test in a different way. Oh, dots. Okay. I think I'm gonna do it in a different way, actually. Just give me a second. I gotta check my sanity. Okay, we actually have a couple ghosts that can take more sanity with ghost events than normal. Okay, normally whenever you get touched by a ghost event, it'll take 10% sanity. So right now we're probably around like 85% sanity, looks like. So if I got touched by a normal ghost and I lose 10% sanity, then we can roll out Oni. And if we get hit by a singing ghost event and it takes us down by 15% sanity, then that's probably a Banshee. And then Onis, their ghost events, they take 20% sanity normally, which means they're very dangerous because they're also very active. Super, super active. Alright. And have we heard the heartbeats? I feel like I have, and I don't think they're that loud. So we might be able to roll it Raichu. Perhaps. Alright, so we gotta stay in the light. Because on a small map, if you stay in the light, you will not lose any sanity at all, which is actually kind of nice. Probably my favorite thing about small maps, to be honest. Like, if you're in the light, you lose no sanity at all. unless something happens to you by like a, I don't know, ghost ability, or you get hit by ghost events, which I'm kind of waiting for a ghost event right now to check for a Banshee Oni. Oh. Okay, you shut the light off. Was that a ghost event? Okay, no, it's not a ghost event. If you want to know if it was a ghost event or not, take an EMF and put it to the light switch. If you get EMF, that means it just switched it off. If you don't, that means there was a ghost event, and there's gonna be like an EMF 4 somewhere randomly, wherever the ghost was standing at that time. Sure, that was touching doors. Okay, I'm gonna walk in there. Just start taunting now. Please no. It is 0-second grace period, so I have to like basically react like instantly. So we were at 85% sanity. Now we're at 65% sanity. Okay. Well, I think we know what ghost this is. I believe we have an Oni. That is honestly pretty crazy. Cause we were just at 85% sanity, right? It was like averaging before around like 87 to like 84 or something. This is kind of doing the same thing, but just in the 60s. Yeah, so we just lost 20% sanity from one ghost event. We were standing in the light the whole time, so nothing crazy should have happened. So I believe we have an Oni. And you know what? Should I just leave? I really don't have any safety. I could stick around maybe. I don't know. I could try to loop the ghost, but then again, if it does like a crawling model, which this is a crawling model, she can go crawl mode, then I'm probably gonna die. But you know, why not? Let's just do it. Why not? Let's just get some stuff ready. Okay, let's get the voodoo doll. I hope I don't pull a heart bin. Please no. So like that's probably like 60, 55, 50. All right. I have to be careful now. All right. This is very stupid, but we're gonna do it. Yeah, see how fast she hunted? Okay. Don't get stuck. Okay. I think it's definitely an Oni. You can see how visible it is too. They have like a many blinks back to back. Now we're probably good. Okay. That was definitely scary though. She spawned like basically right next to us. We're good. Alright, get me out of here. I got the hunted ghost too, right? I did. She was also standing, luckily. Thank you, ghost. What a nice ghost. Okay, so we confirmed definitely an Oni, and that is pretty fast, but don't forget this is crazy insanity. So we're on 150% ghost speed and 0-second grace period, which is why she started walking instantly. Because if she's on top of you and she hunts, you're just dead in an instant. But 150 speed, it wasn't a Thay, it was speeding up, and it wasn't a Raichu, because it would have also not sped up with my equipment on. And I mean, it's obviously just an Oni, because you're looking for like the triple blink, because they get blinks like back to back instantly. I could go for an objective, but you know what, let's just go. Yeah, we literally just have like starter items. That's the only thing we have right now. But this will probably give us like 6 levels maybe, hopefully. Oni, let's go. Yeah, nice. Photo camera, motion sensor, sound recorder, pair mic, $100, crucifix. Okay, that's gonna be nice. Oh yeah, we forgot the bone too. Where was the bone anyways? It was in the basement. Okay, that's fine. Fine with me. Got $2,500 as well. Let's go. Definitely want to add all those crucifixes, that for sure. And photo camera, all the stuff for objectives. We can actually get a perfect game too. They're very nice. Let's go. Should I already go to like a medium map? Because this is an all maps challenge after all. Just go to prison next or something. No, maybe I should start off easy until I get like almost all my items. Yeah, I think that should be the game plan. Edgefield. I don't know if I want to do Edgefield just yet. I think I should have smudges there. Ridgeview is a pretty good map for this. Okay, you can pretty much loop a ghost forever on the dining room table. Ridgeview. Okay, it is raining. That is totally fine. Alright, what do we got? Andrew Elliott. Need a photo of the ghost. Motion sensor. Photo EMF. I could probably do that. Alright. How many deaths do you think I'll have today? I feel like, for me, I feel like I'm gonna have like, I don't know, 5 maybe. I don't know, maybe more than that. We'll see. Okay, so yeah, breaker does not start on, which is totally fine. Most likely down here. And of course it's not. It's the Schrodinger's breaker. It's like the first place you check, it won't be there. Yeah, at least between 1 and 4. Hey, let's go. You believe in me. Alright. Turn the breaker on so the rooms will be starting to warm up. Now we find stuff, hopefully. I don't know, maybe we'll find orbs. Let's just listen for the ghost. Maybe find the bone as well. You never know. We could get like an easy perfect game. Take a deal or something. Alright, ghost, give me a sign. Andrew Elliott? Yeah, Andrew Elliott. Can you show yourself, please? Oh, we got a music box I can see right there. The music box. Alright. Probably not up here. It seems to be kind of above 10 degrees the whole way. Oh, wait. Ah, how you bone? I heard your water here too. Hey, buddy. How are you? How are you doing today? Alright. Not seeing any orbs. It's totally fine. We got dirty water. That's a great photo. I will happily take that. Alright. Make sure you drop the thermal while you're in the room. If you drop it from out here, it's gonna... I believe it... Unless they fix it, but it'll show the temperature of the room that you throw it from. Not the room that you throw the thermal in. Which is kind of weird. Alright. Sanity is totally fine. Could we turn the breaker on right away? That's like the number one thing you should always do is turn the breaker on, so your sanity doesn't drain. Because your sanity is definitely a big part of the game. A big mechanic. Especially if you don't want the ghost to be hunting you right away. Did I close this door? No. Wait, so no Yuri then, right? No Yuri? I don't think I closed that door like almost like that. And there's also EMF here too. And probably no UV. Alright, that's honestly fine with me. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Are you pita? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Okay, not here or close. Yeah, this room kind of sucks because this light isn't going to save my sand from draining. And you know why? Because you need to have all 3 of these lights on. Which means I kind of need to go back and turn off all these other lights that I've turned on. I don't want to break the breaker. Honestly, very annoying that it works like that, but oh well. Because there's also like the master bedroom on Tanglewood. You need to turn all 3 lights on as well. Because that's all considered the same room. This is all master bedroom here. So just turn on these guys. How cold is it? I don't think I've seen my cold breath yet. It's actually not here. It's actually in the kitchen, right? Maybe? It might be actually. It's going down. So the ghost died here. Yeah, if you ask the Ouija board, where did you die? It actually shows the bone location. So I guess the ghost actually died here. Alright. Yo. Okay, I don't want to walk into you. Red light ghost event. That's sick. You don't get to see those that often. Alright, I got almost everything. And that's gonna be a 4 spike because that was a ghost vent. Ghost vents are always 4 spikes on EMFs. They're always EMF 4s. Okay, so we're gonna have to try spirit box in this room because I was in the wrong room apparently. Alright. Yeah, we probably have no UV because we did check that door. What about orbs in here? Oh, ghost orbs. Let's go. Oh, you know what that means. There's a possibility for a mimic. Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Now, why am I checking spirit box when we already have our evidence? Well, for a mimic, the ghost orbs aren't evidence at all. Also, is the EMF still here? Okay, EMF 2. Yeah, it's actually not evidence at all for mimics. Their actual evidence is freezing, spirit box, and UV. The ghost orbs are always there just as a byproduct of them existing. Is how I like to call it, I guess. They're always there. Because mimics, they give like basically +1 evidence to whatever you're playing. So since we're playing Insanity, we should only be seeing 1 evidence. Both mimics will be seeing 2 evidence. I don't need to grab that anymore. That's actually nice. Let me grab some crucifixes just in case the ghosts like touch me or anything. Anything else we can roll out? We can actually roll out Obake, because we didn't see any UV. Because our evidence is orbs, and Obake has forced UV fingerprints, and Hantu has forced freezing temperatures. So since we didn't get either of their forced evidences, that means it cannot be those ghosts. Honestly, a pretty nice room. Much better here than the bedroom, that's for sure. Ooh, it's going down. It is gonna fluctuate a bunch, but maybe it'll go below 0. We'll just see. All right. Anyways, let's just take a picture of this. Have you done anything, Ghost? You want to give me a sign? Give me a sign, please. Let's go. Dirty water. It really loves touching that sink for whatever reason. Phone. And then music box. All right. I'd like to switch my thing. That's the bad thing about the tier 1 photo camera is the cooldown. Because the cycle key where you like switch between your items, when you take a photo, you cannot switch between your items at all for like a good 3 seconds. Like the cooldown is 3 seconds for that. And each tier camera that you have, it goes down by 1 second. It really loves that dirty water. EMF, very nice. All right. Might as well save that for maybe a music box photo for using the music box to get the ghost vent. We can maybe do that. But we do need a photo of the ghost actually. Okay, ghost is still in here. Not freezing. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? With the spirit box, it's always good to walk into different rooms that are like, connected, like right here too. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Which this, by the way, this is the foyer room. It's a little sliver of a room. It's literally like this big. Like goes from here to like here, pretty much. That's the foyer room. Which, in my opinion, it should be connected with the dining room. That should be the same room. But anyways, yeah, the ghost has to be in the same room with you while you're doing spirit box. If the ghost is like standing on like right here while you're testing spirit box right here, you're not gonna get spirit box unless it walks into the room with you. That's just how spirit boxes worked. Door. Thank you. And dirty water again, by the way. Jeez, this guy loves dirty water. All right, let's get more stuff. Motion sensor. We don't have salt yet, right? I don't think so. All right. We should also get our sound recorder. We will see. We just need this. We don't need a paramedic or anything. Yeah, okay. Sanity? How's your sanity? 80% sanity. All right. So we have Raichu and Thay again. Kind of same ghost as last time, which Thay can definitely be kind of scary, but since we're kind of hanging around the ghost, it should age it a little bit. So Thay shouldn't be that scary, hopefully. By the time it gets to hunt. Oh, it's done. Over here? Why are you over here? Excuse me? Did he move already? Okay. Are the orbs still here? No, they're not. So the ghost was like standing there at some point doing the sound. Because the sound's like pretty much right here. That doesn't have to mean the ghost is here right now. The ghosts just kind of like leave interactions in places. So it left the sound here. So it was probably walking around. But I think it also, yeah, it did move here. So that is a room change. Normally you could roll a Goryo, but we have orbs, so we know it cannot be that. I suspected a room change because the temperature is getting warmer. Which temperatures are definitely like a good tool to use. Now this may be Mare actually, right? Yeah, Mare's possibility. They hate light, so they're more likely to roam away to a different room. Probably rooms without lights. At least without them being on. Alright, ghost, walk my motion sensor, please. How about here? How about here? Hey, there we go. Alright, I don't need that anymore. Also, let me put it like back here. See if maybe he's gonna like walk anywhere else. Actually, no, I'll do it here. Alright. Well, definitely want to move these crucifixes. You want to keep your areas safe. You do not want to have a ghost hunt on top of you unless you have a crucifix. I'm also gonna keep the lights off. I kind of want to test for Mare right now. For the Mare ability. Optic Throne, easy. Just need one more video. Alright, ghost. You wanna give me a sign, please? Oh, that is a sign. That do be a sign right there. There. Turn light on. You had a massive snowstorm yesterday. 8 inches of snow? Jeez. I think the most we've gotten here in Texas, at least like since the last 5 years I've lived here, I think we had like a ½ inch of snow. Like really, not even a ½ inch, honestly. Like it was just like snow that's kind of like scattered like everywhere randomly. All right, you're walking on the motion sensor. It actually gives me time to test for mare. What I'm doing is testing for the mare ability, by the way. Because the mare ability is when you turn a light switch on, they have a chance when they're near the light switch. Excuse me? Let's go. Let me walk out for a second. Yeah, when the mare is near a light switch and you turn it on, they have a chance to shut it off immediately, and that's the mare ability. But the bad part of that is that the ghost has to be next to the light switch, so if you're in a big room and the ghost is never like walking by the light switch, you're basically never going to get that to happen. Alright, we are actually getting very low. Uh-oh. On Rio, we don't have any candles yet, so we can't test for that. Dang. What do I want to do? What ghost? Andrew, so this is a male ghost model, which is actually totally fine with me, honestly. Male ghost models are easier to loop, where the female ghost models, you get so many crawling models, to be honest. I hate them. Still in there. Hey. Kind of a big throw, but it can't be a poltergeist. We don't have poltergeist evidence, right? Yeah, their evidence is UV ghost riding spirit box. Kind of interesting that I've like kind of learned all the ghost evidences by now. I remember like in OG Phasmo, I used to have that memorized too, but that was when they only had 12 ghosts. The first 12 in this list here. Those used to be the only ghosts in the game. Honestly, kind of crazy. This map used to be different too. Like that used to be the dining room, this used to be the living room, and then this whole room used to be the kitchen. But it's all been changed. It'd be kind of cool to like be able to go back in OG Phasmo though. Like see the old game. Just imagine. Alright, we have laughing. Up. I think that was a mare ability. So you see how I turned the light on and it shut it off immediately? Let me see if it does it again. Which means it should be able to hunt soon. Because mare is actually, if the light is off in the ghost room, which this is the ghost room, they can actually early hunt up to 60% sanity. But if the light is on in its ghost room, they actually cannot hunt until you're around 40% sanity. So, let's go. Wait, is that everything? I do need a ghost photo. Should I risk it? What kind of ghost do I think it could be? Well, I think it's a mare. I'm pretty sure I had a mare ability here. Let me see if I can get it to happen again. Yeah, because they have to be near the light switch, sadly. Oh, it's throwing this. What if I do it here? No. I mean, there's a bunch of lights everywhere in this room. Go! I was not expecting him to hunt. I forgot my crucifix is out. Okay. We got this. We got this. Yeah, that's 0-second grace period for you. They can hunt in an instant. That's my bad though, I forgot about that crucifix. Did I get the photo? Let's go. I got the photo too with the tier 1 camera. Okay, man, that was crazy. Hey, but we got everything. So we got the phone too. Look at us go. Oh man, I haven't turned the light on yet. Yeah, I've been keeping it off to test for the mare ability there. And yeah, our sanity is very high still as well, which means it cannot be a banshee, it can't be a revenant, and that sounded like normal speed. It was also speeding up, so it can't be a revenant or Raichu and a Thay, because they both have set speed, especially around electronics. Now it could be like these three, but we're pretty sure we had a mare ability, and I also recorded it. Because if you pull out your EMF reader or video camera and to check it to see if that like shows up, that will mean it was an interaction, not a ghost vent. If it was a ghost vent, you would not be able to get light switched or any EMF on the light switch there. But perfect game, hopefully. We only had one mare ability there, but I don't think I want to be hunted again, so I'm just gonna get up and leave. I don't like it. No, thank you. And it was a mare. Let's go. Got salt, we got a tripod, got sound sensor. Easy. Very nice. Nice game, thank you. How long would that take? 18 minutes? That's honestly not too bad. And we did have it roam once. It was in the kitchen, but we had the light on, which made it more likely for it to roam to a different room, which it did. And one ability to use, which was when I turned the light on and it shut it off. Instantly, pretty much. That's that ability. 2 ghost events. Oh yeah, I did a red light and then missed airball, I think. Let's go. We have salt now, don't we? Yeah, salt. Give me all that salt. A sound sensor tripod? No thank you. That's just crap. Yeah, that was actually kind of scary. I wasn't expecting it to hunt right there. I'm lucky that I got back around the table there, to be honest. Where do I want to go to next? We don't have smudges yet. When do we unlock them? Incense. Firelight's level 12, that's the next thing. Incense is level 14, okay. So, like, probably one good game and we can get all of that. That's great. Honestly, let's go to Nels Diner. Yeah. I'm dead. I'm dead. No! He hatched it from the different room. Alright, maybe we're not ready for Nels Diner yet, because we don't have any smudges. A smudge would have saved us there, but we don't have any. Let's go to Willow. I think Willow's a good map. Hopefully the ghost is in a good spot too. That's death number 1. How about let's keep it that way, shall we? You know what? Let me start with the photo camera. What do we need? Motion sensor, witness ghost event, and escape. April Jackson. Uh-oh. Phasmo ghost. No, thank you. I don't know, like, the Phasmo ghosts in this game suck because they're always crawling models. Like, for me, they're just always crawling. Just the most annoying. And when you have a crawly ghost, they're just hard to loop in general. We have a breaker in the basement too. Man, it sucks. Did I hear a heartbeat? Did you guys hear that? I swear I heard like a 1 millisecond heartbeat or something. Was there like a broken ghost vent? I don't even know. Alright, April Jackson, you wanna give me a sign, please? I should probably turn my flashlight on. That might help. You wanna give me a sign? Please. I don't hear anything, so probably not down here. That doesn't have to mean it's not down there. Might just not be doing anything. Alright. April Jackson, can you show yourself? Hey, there's a hand. Hey, can I give you a hand? What's my favorite map and which one do I hate the most? Which one do I hate the most? I don't know. There's a few maps that I really don't like. Which one do I think is the best? I don't know. I kind of like Willow, to be honest. Like I never used to play Willow that much, but ever since I learned about the couch looping spot, because if you didn't know, like looping ghosts, like how they get faster, they can like get stuck on stuff. This is actually like the best looping spot because when you're looping this direction, as the ghosts are getting faster, they'll get stuck in that coffee table right there. Each time they'll get stuck. And in my experience, this looping spot is actually like really good for basically any ghost of any speed, pretty much. It's just like so good. You don't need smudges really. You just gotta like have patience with that loop a little bit, but the more you get better at it, or the more you use it, the more you get better at it, of course. But this map, just because of the loop, to be honest, because I like to loop the ghost a lot. Just so good. Oh, I heard that. Interaction and an EMF 5. Okay, regular EMF, that's fine. I just wanted the EMF reading. Okay, are you in here then? Yeah, worst map? I mean, it's definitely gotta be like one of the larger maps, like prison or high school. Prison honestly isn't that bad of a map. I've actually like recently learned of new looping spots in there too, because I've been trying to test all of the different looping spots and all the maps for a video that I want to make. But yeah, definitely here. But high school is honestly not the best, to be honest. It's just like really big map, really big hallways, so it's easy for the ghosts to catch you there. I have been trying to loop the ghosts around the tables there, which I honestly would not recommend, is the right word I'm trying to go for. Those little classroom tables are kind of bad spot for loops, to be honest. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? Okay, probably not gonna be spirit box. Oh, that was kind of close to 0 actually. Is it gonna be freezing? I guess we'll see. All right, let's get more stuff, shall we? Oh, we got a music box too. I didn't even see that. Whoops. That's honestly not a bad room. I would have to take that. If that last game shows you just gotta expect the ghost to hunt whenever it wants, basically. And wherever it wants. I wasn't expecting it to hunt from the hallway there. Back in Nell's Diner. I mean, we don't have any, like, safety, basically. Only safety we have is just a couple tier 1 crucifixes. Not the best. But it is something. Alright, I'll just put this, like, right here. That'll be fine. You wanna give me a sign? April Jackson? That's your name, right? Yeah, April Jackson. Motion sensor wins ghost spin. Okay. What about you guys? What's your favorite map and least favorite map? Any reason why? I mean, I've been really trying to get used to like just looping just all the ghosts, to be honest. Even fast ones. I mean, normally the faster ghosts are easier to loop because they have to have so much rotation while they have like so much offshoot when they're trying to turn that it takes them longer to like be able to turn there, especially when they're like normal ghosts that can speed up. But the faster they are, the easier it is to loop, I think. Not like loops is around this though, because this loop is actually better when you crouch. All right, let's do this. You wanna give me a sign, April Jackson, please? Oh, dots. We got the video. Oh, I almost got that. Okay, dots. I actually saw him, so no Gorio, and we know it's not a Dio. But we need to get Spirit Box for it to be a Diogen. Because that's their forced evidence. Which forced evidence only applies when you have evidence. Because if you're doing like a no evidence run, you're never gonna get like a Diogen response, like how they do the heavy breathing. You're never gonna get evidence. Oh, really? No steps or anything? Okay, thank you. Gotta love when a ghost does that. And also, I'm pretty sure we could still see the ghost, so no phantom. Okay, flickering lights. I don't have to check anymore. Alright, do dots, please. I want to take a photo. It's also the tall lady, which is actually a very good ghost model. Oh man, you really gotta do that. Alright, dots on the way out? Nah, okay. Let me get those lights on. Yeah, that's like the #1 thing I would definitely recommend is make sure you turn the breaker on and turn on lights right away. Especially if you play on a small map. Because if you're on a small map and you're in the light like this, you're not losing any sanity. 0 sanity will be lost. Although on the newer maps, I think you do lose sanity because I think they're implementing a new kind of sanity mechanic. Maybe not mechanic, but it's like, I don't know, some of the darker spots, like obviously if you're standing in a dark corner, your sanity should be going down. Like the rework Grafton and stuff, I think has that. Here at least you're totally safe. Like my sanity was not draining at all, unless the ghost does its ability or like a ghost vent touches me, takes sanity away. All right, are you gonna do dots, please? Yeah, that should have worked, right? Yep, we can see it in the photo, which means yeah, definitely no phantom. And it does kind of seem quiet. That's a little weird. Maybe it's I don't know, something. A year array. Shut the light up over there. Alright, let's get the sound recorder. I do need a motion sensor. Might as well take some salt as well. Alright, yeah, case 5676. Let's go. Honestly, a lot of case numbers, and I'm already at almost 1,200 hours. Honestly, kind of crazy. Wait, last 2 weeks, 71 hours. That's a lot of playtime. That is quite a bit. I mean, a lot of it's just playing with friends. Just outside of streaming and videos, all that. But we play a lot. Oh, that is... How did that get placed there? I was expecting it to be placed like that. See me? Alright, let's just do one. No, I missed it. I let go. Dang. Alright, buddy, I'm ready. Do it. Walk on the salt. What if I act like I'm gonna go in my journal? Oh. Nope. Tier 1 saw is honestly not the best. It's also kind of one of my least favorite tier 1 items. Besides the tier 1... Oh, I don't want to record that again. Actually, I almost did. Yeah, besides the tier 1 thermo, like, it just... That thing sucks. Tier 1 salt also kind of sucks, so you get 2 in a container, and they're also very small, so it's very easy for the ghost to just walk around it. The moment I walk away or look away, it's gonna step in it. I already know it. April! You can do it. There we go. I think I got the salt. Okay. Almost got the motion enter too. That is fine. Let me take a photo of the music box. We could do like crucifix photo for the last one. That'd be totally fine. Now let's see. Escape when it's ghost vent. Escape should be totally fine. I mean, all these ghosts should be totally fine around this loop. I think I've tested enough where on 150 speed to be able to do this loop pretty well. If Tanglewood has a demon in the garage, crucifix in the truck will prevent it from hunting. Are you thinking of Edgefield? I feel like Tanglewood, that's kind of far. I mean, maybe if the demon's like on the edge, like here, but Tanglewood is kind of far away from the truck, isn't it? You might be thinking of Edgefield. I know on Edgefield, if you have a ghost in the garage or the master bedroom that's right above it, it can also do that. We've actually had normal ghosts do that too, but that's with the tier 3 crucifixes, which those ones just have a huge range. But you know, that is honestly kind of crazy that the ghost can be stopped from outside. you can just like throw your crucifixes outside, just against the wall, you know, to stop it. Also, it's free real estate, by the way. Alright, ghost, you wanna give me a sign, please? This ghost is very quiet. Let me actually set up these doors halfway. Hit through something? I heard that. How are my videos actually? Oh, they're quite good. Honestly, let me shut the light off. You know, when you're in the dark and the light's off in the ghost room, it makes the ghost a little bit more active. Just like a slight amount. And then sometimes I like to turn the light switches on, because I don't know why, but sometimes when you turn light switches on, it kind of like makes the ghost do a ghost vent. Optic throne, that's unique. All right, that's totally fine. I don't know if you guys have had this, but every time I turn the light on, I'll have like air balls like pop up out of nowhere like instantly. And then now it's like not gonna do it while I'm talking about it. Oh. Okay, laughing. That's a new sound. Let's go. Alright. Yeah, we can go for like crucifix photo or ghost photo if it ever does something. She is kind of quiet though. Definitely quiet compared to the last game. Nice throw. What the heck? She landed it too. I could have actually taken a photo of that. The levitation. If you didn't know, that's a photo you can take. It has to be in the levitation phase. If it's like already being thrown, you can't take a photo of it, sadly. Nope. She turned this light on, which means not a mare, but we already know that because we have dots. No, I know it's not a wraith. I probably will say not a Oni because we haven't had a single ghost vent yet, have we? No, we haven't had a single ghost vent, or else this would have been checked off already. That's crazy. So, like, based on that, I'm gonna say no Oni, but of course we'll look at it during the hunt. It's also not really been active at all. Ooh, dirty water. Ooh, I will take that. Thank you very much. Yeah, this ghost has done nothing at all. It's just been quiet the whole time. Tossing a couple items, walking in the salt a bunch. But, I mean, none of these ghosts have anything to do with, like, how shy they are. The only ones that really do are Oni and Thay. Onis are normally active in terms of ghost vents. But sometimes they still will be kind of shy. But we haven't had a single one yet. We can check by this being not checked, which obviously means we haven't had one. So I'm really Oni. And Thays are kind of like Onis at the beginning of a round. Because at the beginning of a round, Thays are young. And they're also, like, while they're young, they're more active. They're also very fast. Because they can be, like, one of the fastest ghosts in the games right away. But then there's a... Oh, airball. That also means no Oni, by the way. Let's go. Okay, we got everything we need. We just need to figure out the ghost now. That's all we gotta do. Okay. Let me walk outside for a second. Yeah. Oh, the airball means no Oni in this form because they cannot do that. I don't know why. They just can't do that. But Thays, they have a mechanic where if a player is near the Thay for like, I think it's like 30 seconds at the start. If you're near for 30 seconds, it'll force it to age, which means it gets a little older, it gets a little slower, and also gets a little less active as well. And then while it gets older, the hunting threshold also goes down a little bit as well. But when they're young, their hunting threshold is 75% sanity. So that means if I was at 75% sanity and I walked in, it could already hunt whenever it wants. But since it aged, it actually goes down by a percentage, and that percentage is 6% sanity. So if I had it aged like 2 times, you can minus 12% from 75, which would be like 63%. So that'll be like the new hunting threshold. And you can like so on and so forth. And they can actually age up to like 10 times, I believe. Kind of crazy. But we have been near the ghost pretty much the whole time, so maybe it could definitely still be a Thay. Like maybe it's just not being active at all. But maybe it's not active because it aged it already. I don't know, Thays are kind of weird, because sometimes you get like ghost vents back to back like how an Oni would do. But then other times, they would just not do anything. But we finally got our ghost vent though, that's good. Only one ghost vent though. Well, I think it's time, even though we are kind of high sanity, I think it's time to just start a hunt, to be honest. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna break the music box. I think, yeah. Hopefully I'm not gonna regret this. Jeez. Okay, she's fast. Is that Raichu? I think it is a Raichu. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I can't really hear it that well. Sometimes I do, but the heartbeat sound should be really bass boosted right now. But Raichu, she's only at a set speed, but that's because she's near equipment. Okay, see how good this loop is, by the way? They get stuck on the table there. But just don't get stuck yourself. And don't use up all your stamina either. Okay. Alright, we're just trying to focus. Trying to lock in so I don't die here. Boom, easy. Yeah, that's why I like this map, because you can basically loop any ghost speed here. I think the only one you can't loop is a normal speed Revenant. But for whatever reason, they're like the perfect speed where when they're going around, they perfectly walk through here. I don't know why, but they're like the perfect speed for that. But I think that's just Raichu. It was not speeding up. It was still like very fast. I think too fast for these ghosts. But the fact that it wasn't speeding up means it has to be either Raichu or Thay. I think that was a Raichu because I also looked on my recording software, and whenever I think it's a Raichu, if I look up and it's all in the reds, that's just the Raichu right there. Because it's like really bass boosted, like loud heartbeats. Alright, but we got the bone. We have everything we need. Should be Raichu. Let's go. Nice. And I mean, technically I'm not in hunting range, but since there's electronics nearby, Raichus can really hunt up to 65% sanity.
Welcome back.
So I guess I technically am in hunting range. Anyways, we got a fire lightning igniter and headgear, and let's go. Sandy pills and incense. That's the big thing that we want right there. Incense, give it to me. All of it. All the igniters, all the fire lights, all of it. Because why not? And sandy pills as well, for sure. Okay, is that everything I want? I believe so. Nice. Okay, now we're in business. Now we can actually like prevent the ghost from killing us during hunts. Thank you. All right, I think, yeah, this is good, right? Looks good to me. All right, now I think we're ready to go back to Nell's Diner. We got everything. We have sanity pills as well, so we can actually take sanity. I see red, but that's probably because of the red light everywhere. All right. Let's take a look at this, shall we? Might as well drink my energy drink as well. D? Why D? Alright, here we go. I might as well... Actually, I don't need to have lighters on me right now. I do have a breaker. We do, I can see it. I can just barely see it. Alright, going in here. Alright, ghost. There's that card reader again. That looks like orbs from a distance. Don't get fooled. Alright, breaker. There we are. Alright, turn on some light, but not too many lights. That is kind of unfortunate. Like, every new map that they've released, it almost feels like they keep adding more and more light switches, which means more and more times that the breaker's gonna get popped, which is honestly very annoying. It is what it is. Did I just hear a sound over here, actually? That was me. I swear I heard like a sound. Is there anything on the ground here? Next up, Tanglewood. Well, I started with Tanglewood, so I'm probably not going to be going there until after this challenge. So sorry about that. Doing an all maps challenge. This is map number 4 or 5, I think. Is it going down here? I think it is. Maybe not. You give me a sign, Ghost? Jessica Douglas, please. Oh, okay. Let's just keep on moving then. Maybe it's over here. Is there a light on here? Why does it look like there's a light on there? You see that? Like a weird... I don't know. Kind of a weird reflection. Oh wait, go right in here. Oh. No lockers, dang. Okay, threw a cup here. Alright, this is definitely the room. Let me just slide off. Check for orbs. I don't see any. Let me just grab a quick soda. I'll just get some Mr. Sprinkle right now. Too bad this doesn't work. I think the only one that works is the other Mr. Sprinkle vending machine. Or soda machine, whatever you want to call it. Are they called vending machines? I don't even know. Soda vending machine? I would assume. Okay. Yeah, you see there's no can. If I press it, let me back up. It instantly spawns. Also, by the way, I wanted Specta, not a Mr. Sprinkle. And it only works for one time too, by the way. You see, it just doesn't work anymore. I want my soda. Yeah, we're doing a all maps challenge. I guess I don't really have it in the title. It is in the description though. Yeah, normally whenever I'm doing like challenges or something, I'll try to put them in the description. I don't know, maybe I should like pin a comment or something. That might be like a better way to do it. Wait, can't you get stuck here too? If you like put this on yourself? Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. I should light off. Arc Ghost. That was kind of weird. If I look at it from this position, it looks like there's a person standing over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It might be like really dark for you, but it looks like there's like a silhouette of a person there. Well, you can kind of see it a little better here. It's just like the fridge. I don't know. I thought that was like a shadow ghost or something. Okay, you're doing some stuff. Cool. Yo. Hello? Can you get UV on that? I don't know if you can. Someone's calling me. Got the cat pictures on there too. They're very pixely though. That's very cool though. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close?
From behind us.
Ooh, spirit box, okay. Not my favorite evidence to get on insanity, but you know what? It's fine. We have spirit box. Okay. Well, we can actually finally test for Rio. We can actually do some more stuff now. That's really nice. And we also have sanity pills. We can also test for Mori. Mori has a couple of different tests you can do. Because Mori speed is actually based on sanity, interestingly enough. So if you like forced it to hunt right now, a Mori would be really slow. But if you forced it to hunt, or if it hunted around like, I don't know, 10% sanity, it would be like so much quicker, just because their speed is just based purely on sanity. Anyways, definitely want some safety stuff. Maybe not a smudge. I'll do salt. Why not? And let's diner. Wait, didn't they also do like an infomercial or something? Or like a commercial for this place? I swear I saw a clip of that somewhere. Like Phasmo actually like did a whole like commercial for this place. It's actually kind of sick. All right, This whole area is covered very nicely. Alright, walking this up. Hey. My door moved. Do I have a photo camera here? I do not, do I? Dang. Alright. Well, you want to walk on myself? Actually, where's my box? Where are you? Are you here?
Taken away.
Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Where are you? Hey. No. Is this the wraith, by the way? Wait, door. I don't want door moved. Get out of my gallery. It hasn't stepped in salt yet. That's a ghost event because I can't record the light switch. Did you move? Same one, I guess. Oh, it can't be your anyway. Sorry. Let's get more stuff before we perish. Yeah, I definitely want a photo camera. Yeah, I did not have enough time to get that translucent, but we got Shadow Ghost. That's nice. We also got hit by it, so we can actually check our sanity. And actually, since I got Spirit Box response a bunch, we should definitely be cursed by a Moray by now. But our sanity, it doesn't really look that different. Because last time we were here, I think we were like around 80% sanity anyways. But we got hit by a Ghost event, of course, so that's minus 10. So probably not gonna be a Moray, but we'll just have to see. Our photo camera and sound recorder. Just get it all in. And it's heavy rain, so you can't light candles here. You can light a match for like a millisecond. You see right there, there's a little flash. You can actually use that to your advantage with the campfire in the campsite maps. All right, buddy. There is a thing for you. You wanna give me a sign? I did walk in and saw, really? Okay, well, no wraith. And probably no phantom, but I don't know, I kind of want to check that with the photo camera instead. Let me toss this on the ground. In case it does ghost spin, I won't be able to take a picture and switch over. You want to give me a sign? What's your name? Jessica Douglas? Jessica. Okay, that's one. We can also take a picture of that. Yes. Show yourself, ghost. Poltergeist. I guess I can throw some stuff on the table here. Honestly, with a poltergeist, I think it's probably best if you make a few small piles, to be honest. Also, look at this remote control. You see how it just like flips? That is not how that should work. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a few small piles instead. Okay, you want to spread them around the room. The poltergeist only does a poltergeist explosion with the stuff that's near. So if it's like standing in a corner and there's like one item, it might just look like it just threw an item. Let's go. Also, hey. Epic throw. Let's go. Okay, it is throwing stuff. That was also a candle blowout too. I haven't actually explained the Unreal ability, but their thing is fire, basically. Like candles, basically just fire, I guess. But after 3 candle blowouts that Unreal will ever do, like the very first 3 candle blowouts, on that 3rd candle blowout, once it blows it out, it'll force it to hunt. And it doesn't matter what sanity you're at, it'll just force it to hunt. So we've already had it blow it 2 times. So now the 3rd candle blowout, if it blows it out and then starts hunting, or it uses the crucifix, then we know that's an Unreal. But of course we'll double check our sanity and all that too. You know, let me throw it off right now. I just want to get this breaker on. I do not like being in the dark. Hey, buddy. I didn't get that, okay. I was about to say, did I not get that? That is fine with me, I got the sound. Let's go. Now go back to your room. Alright. Let me set up my stuff. Alright, light this candle. It's still here, right? Let's check the thermo. Yeah, I mean, it's getting a little warmer, actually. Oh, I missed it. No, I just missed it. Do I have door moved? I do, right? Yeah. Haven't really checked for a bone or anything, but I'm kind of just trying to sit around here. The smart thing to do right now would be to grab a smudge, you know? We'll be fine, right? Totally. Okay. That's honestly totally fine with me. Misform. Let's go. Alright, you know what? Throw the candle on the ground. I don't want to blow out the candle. Okay, if you're outside the map and it does this third candle blowout, that basically rules that test useless. Should also get another matchbox as well. Mine are basically out. Let's just use them up. Why not? Yeah. Now we're outside of the rain. Alright, whatever. Do that. I think 2 smudges will be fine. I might as well grab another candle too. Yeah, we are already in hunting range for normal ghosts. Which the fact that it hasn't hunted yet is kind of making me think no unreal, but you never know. Let me take a sanity pill. I forgot how much sanity that gives, so let's just let's sit here and wait and see. I think it is 25% sanity though. Yeah, I'm up to 75. Do I have everything? Motion sensor. I'll grab that, and then low sanity. That should be totally fine. All the cursed possessions should kind of guarantee that we'll get low sanity. Unless it's tarot card, of course. Alright. Honestly... Oh, I didn't even grab the candle. That's fine. Let me just do this. How did that touch me? Also, I don't even need videos anymore. I actually just need photos, don't I? Okay. You know, I don't think it's the wrong way. Okay, you know how I got all those spirit box responses? My sanity should, like, by then, my sanity should have been at 0% sanity, I feel like. Just a gut feeling. Alright, buddy, you wanna blow out the candle before it goes out, please? Tier 1 candles actually kind of suck too. I mean, all the tier 1 stuff honestly sucks. It's all crap, but tier 1, it only lasts for like 3 minutes, I think. It's not good. It's not here anymore, is it? I think it did move to here, right? Wait. Okay, you're right there. Perfect. That is totally fine. Yeah, this is definitely a very active ghost, that's for sure. Alright, let's what do we have? We got a bone. Boom. No Ouija board. I checked for mirror and music box. Wait. Hold up. I think it did the Unreal ability. You see how it blew out the candle and then haunted? I think that's an Unreal. Let's check. Because our sanity should still be pretty high, like 65% sanity. Also, my flashlight's bugged. Okay, you see if I'm not holding it, it goes dark. Just drop it on the ground and then it'll be fixed. Don't know why that's still in the game though. It's been like that for a while. Yeah, we are above 60% sanity, which means it can't be a spirit, can't be a phantom. None of these guys. Mare maybe, although I have the lights on in those rooms, so it shouldn't be a mare. And Deogen can't hunt until you're around 40% sanity. Same for twins. We never saw orbs, but I'll probably check again. But after that third count blow up, it did use a crucifix, so probably an Unreal. That's kind of like a guaranteed test you can do with an Unreal. Honestly, so nice. I guess another way you can do it is just bring 3 candles in, light them all, and then just let it blow it out over time. Oh, doing whipped cream. Cool. Yeah, still in here, right? Yeah, still very much in here. Yeah, so now, instead of it being after 3 count blowouts, I'm pretty sure it's just a chance for it to blow, or a chance for it to hunt after blowing out a candle. I think that's how it works. But I could be wrong. They could have also changed it too. But I'm pretty sure, like in the patch notes, whenever they first added the Unreal, that's how it was explained. Okay, well, you shut the breaker off. Not on my watch. Okay, no monkey paw. I didn't see it there. Tarot cards again here, really? Should I pull some? I don't really want to, but maybe. To fire. Yeah, but now it should be a chance for it to hunt. But another way to check for Unreal, shut up, is if it blows it out before 20 seconds passes, like as you light it. So I light it right now, and if it blows it out like right now, like let's see if it does it. It should. Like within 20 seconds, if it blows it out, that should also be mean on Rio. Cause they can kind of blow stuff out like immediately. Like right as you light it, they can blow it out. Oh crap. Buddy. No. I spotted you again. I can't see. Right here. Jeez. Okay, that buddy is hunting for sure. Yeah, I'm not dying to you again. No, thank you. We're good. Ooh, that was crazy. We alive for now. Yeah, you gotta react fast, that's for sure. Yeah, the crucifix range, you can see it covers right there. She basically hunted like on the edge here. Like these crucifixes suck. They're just absolute trash. Okay, blew it out. Let me light it again. Now I should have time, buddy. Hey, see what I mean? Like when you turn the lights on, it kind of just makes them do ghost vents. I mean, we're fairly certain it's just an Unreal, but I think I still want to do a quick test. I know we have hiding spots in the freezer room, so let me grab more smudges. Got a good test to do. I mean, it can only basically just be these two ghosts. Cause light was on in the ghost room, and if you heard me from one of the last couple games, mares, if the light's on in the ghost room, they can't hunt until you're around 40% sanity. Am I at 40%? No, I'm still above 40%. So it definitely cannot be a mare. I'm also gonna just replace my matches. So basically only yokai on a Rio, and yokais, their ability is that they're dumb. They're stupid ghosts. Like their range of where they can like detect a player is like extremely small. Like I want to say like in the games, like a measurement, it's like a meter range around. It's like basically a meter circle around the ghost. Whereas all the other ghosts is like a 5 meter range circle. Which honestly crazy. Alright, let's turn some lights on. Okay, already hunting. Now I have a hide spot here. And she's coming in immediately, so yeah, not a yokai. Yeah, yokai would just be walking around randomly. Okay, you basically have to be like standing next to the ghost for it to detect you. Alright, we good. Let's go. And yeah, yokais are dumb, but they're not blind. They can still like see you from afar. Like if you're like down the hallway, they'll obviously see you. So it's best to like be in a room, close the door, and just have your light on and see if it walks straight to you. And if it doesn't, it's like walking around in like a random direction. It's like going to different rooms. And it's close enough where it's like blinking your light and you think it should be going to you. And it's probably yokai, but well, I'm pretty sure we have it on Rio. So let's go. Average sanity below 25. Wait, hold up. I got everything, right? I do have everything. How's my sanity? 40%? What if I stand up in the front here? I don't want to be near the ghosts. That's for sure. I could pull tarot cards, but with my luck, it's just gonna give me like 10 sun cards. Okay. Hermit. Tower. Death. Ah, got him. Yeah, you can actually walk out when the death is going. You don't have to like actually like, cheese it. At least on this map. The sun. I knew it was gonna give me the sun. Devil. Okay. That's totally fine. Okay, I'm gonna sit for a second. And now the ghost is there. I don't want the ghost to be there. No, thank you. Also, look at the art, by the way. It's kind of just crazy. It's like a mangled mess of people there. Or is that like all ghosts, maybe? I don't know. Please don't be here, ghost. Okay, full. That's fine. I just want a moon card, please. Hermit. Okay, we're not gonna get that achievement then. Objective. No. Oh, throw a smudge at the ghost. Let's leave. Yeah, now our sanity is like 90% sanity. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. All right, see ya. Jessica Douglas, you win. Oh, we're so close. 5, 6, 7, 8. And it should be an on Rio. Yeah.
Welcome back.
The only thing weird about this ghost is it wasn't really blowing out the candles as much as I thought it would. Normally they blow them out all the time, but if I had it covered with like 2 different candles, maybe it would have. Janitor's closet, yep, it was there, the bone. I think it's probably time for us to go to the medium map now. Let's go to Bleeds though. I don't have to, it doesn't have to be perfect games. I think I'm gonna not try to go for perfect games every time. I'm just trying to survive, honestly. That's all I'm trying to do. Alright, photo camera. Honestly, I think this is a pretty solid start. Starting with the video camera in case something happens, and then photo for like the bone if I find it. All that sort of stuff. Oh, there's orbs right there, right? Wait. No, what is that? I just saw like something moving. Oh, it's the steam. Oh, dang, I thought those orbs. Oh, good, breaker here. That's the best spot. Alright, finding the ghost here is basically gonna be impossible. I mean, definitely not impossible, but just annoying. So, I wonder if it might be a good idea for us to use the first possession. Let me look around. Maybe we get like a mirror or something. That would help a ton. We get a music box. Okay, that doesn't really help that much, to be honest. Well, okay. What now? We just walk around until we find something. Look for stuff out of place. We could do that. You know what? I'm gonna walk out and I'm just gonna grab some stuff. If the ghost wants to like shut the breaker off, it can. Do whatever. Just anything to give me information. But right now, I think I want to grab some items. Just might as well drop stuff at the front door. Might as well. I mean, honestly, this strat is honestly pretty good. It's like dropping all your stuff here, so then you don't really have to go to the truck that often. I like it. Alright, well, I guess we start walking around with the thermo. Oh, it's 10:40 p.m. for you and hungry? Oh man, that's kind of late. It's 3:40 p.m. for me here. And wish me luck. Oh wait, I found a ghost. Hey, there's a candle on the ground. That's not supposed to be there. And if it's in the kitchen, that's honestly not a bad room. It is in the kitchen. Okay. Very nice. And what do you know? We have ghost orbs. Okay, I didn't need to bring any of my stuff in, basically. Actually, let me shut the light off in case it's a mare. Because they do have ghost orbs. Evidence. I didn't really need to bring any of this stuff in now. Whoops. I mean, I'll still bring in all the mimic evidence, of course. Alright, buddy. Have you been touching stuff? Any UV I should know about? Did just throw something. Don't know what that was. Also, I don't think that wall's supposed to be black. Supposed to be black, right, buddy? Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to be black. It's just like a black square. Excuse me. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Okay. Let's drop some stuff. Orbs are still in here, right? Yes. Yeah, that's a little buggy. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, Phasmo definitely has a problem with like light glitches and stuff. I'm sure if you guys like play Edgefield a bunch, you probably notice that too. Like so many weird like light glitches, especially upstairs in the hallway. It also gets really messed up if you place dots, I think. Dots is kind of what messes it up more. Oh. What did you touch? Was that on this side or was that on the other side actually? Wait, hold up. Was that here? Don't break the breaker. I think that was one of these. I think I also heard a door close. Okay. It is possible for it to be a year array, so we'll have to keep check of any door touches it does. Hey, what are you doing over there? It's gonna be going away. That's fine. Whatever. Okay, orbs are still in there. Just doing a very far ghost event. Alright. Cover this area. Whenever I put down crucifixes, you could like obviously place it like right here, but you can move it like all the way back up to here, to be honest. Because what I like to do, I try to cover as much area as possible to especially like get the most use out of the crucifixes. Okay, it's not that cold, honestly. Let's go. Oh, We have a mimic. Let's go. We have UV and ghost orbs, and we're playing on a custom difficulty that only gives us one evidence. How did we get two? I wonder. That's because it's a mimic. UV is the actual evidence that we're getting, but ghost orbs are always there for mimics, no matter what. Even if it's zero evidence, you will still always get ghost orbs. That's just, they're always there as a byproduct of them existing. Let's go. We got a mimic. That's actually kind of scary though. It could be mimicking like anything super fast, like deadly. I did not mean to start my lighter. Whoops. But you gotta be careful with the mimics, because they're the most random ghosts in the game. Because they can mimic anything. They can mimic a banshee scream, Hantu breath when the breaker is off, Obake shape-shifting, poltergeist abilities, like every ability that a ghost can do. Like literally anything. I don't know if I want to go for a perfect game here, to be honest. We know what the ghost is, so I think I should be holding to a smudge now. Should hold on to one. And I think I should probably... Let's see, sanity is actually perfect. Wow. I wasn't expecting to be above 90% still. Huh. I'm kind of surprised with like how well your sanity doesn't drain if you're standing in the light. Because we're on a medium map now. Bleeds is considered medium, which means now that I'm in the light, I should be draining sanity now. Because on small maps, you don't lose sanity when you're standing in the light. Ooh, dirty water. Very nice. Yeah, you don't lose any sanity when you're standing in the light, but that changes whenever you go to bigger maps. And now we are losing sanity. But I was expecting to lose like way more, to be honest. Or still like 95% sanity. That's crazy. All right, buddy. You're still in here, right? Yeah, you are. That's sick. I don't really get too many mimics. Not really that often. Oh. Ghost. Okay. There we go. Yeah, what I did there is I held it for a second, like a good second, and then I let go, and it completed it. And actually the tier 1 recorder is a little different, I've noticed. Because like this... Oh. Door moved. Thank you. This sound recorder, tier 1, it kind of like cuts off the sounds when you let go, which is very interesting. With the tier 2 and tier 3 sound recorder, you kind of have to like either... Wait. Was that a moth? I thought the ghost threw something at me for a second. That was weird. I mean, if you're recording something with the tier 2 or tier 3, you kind of have to either like let it go and autocomplete, or you can also like move to another item and then turn it back on and auto completes like that as well. But this one is different. It seems like auto cut by itself. Kind of weird. Oh. Probably not gonna get this at all. Nope, that's fine though. Did I get that sound though? I did. Good, good. You know, I think I'm gonna cut my losses. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna leave. I would rather survive and move on to the next map instead of have to go here again. In case I do die. I do have a smudge and I can loop the ghost, but I don't know. I don't want to risk it. We got a mimic though. That's sick. And even though it's grayed out, you can see it's still circled. So that means I did select it. So grayed out or not, you can still select ghosts. The mimic. Oh, that's nice. Tier 2 EMEV, glow stick. Throw $200 just for that. I didn't even get my last objective or much of any good media at all. 12 minutes, not too bad. Not too shabby. We can finally have our first unlocks too. Better flashlight. Let's go. And better UV light as well. I think tier 2 is the best UV light compared to tier 3. I kind of wish they changed it. Like the... Let's see, it's right here, right? Yeah, instead of having like another kind of like flashlight, that's basically the same thing as this, but a little bigger. They should have like a lantern. Like imagine like you have like the candle lanterns, but instead of like the glowing orange, it glows purple. And it like shines UV everywhere. Or it's like a giant aura or something. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, everything's selected. Let's go. I think this is actually a really good map. And it's also a really good map for perfect games right now because if you didn't know, the bone is actually bugged on both Sunny Mills and Sunny Mills Restricted. It actually spawns in the same spot every time. I'm also frozen. All right. There we go. So we can literally just walk up and get the bone instantly. Also, sometimes you can check the cameras to know what wing you have. Which, we have the courtyard camera, so that means we have the hallways that are going along the courtyards there. Which could be good, could be bad. Especially this big room, you can have a ghost here. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, if you don't know what the restricted version is, it basically cuts off all the wings except for one. It's basically like a medium map, and you only get access to one wing. And they're all random. So right now, we have access to, like, obviously this whole area, and the courtyard, and the hallways that go along the side. It's like a middle wing. But then you have the male wing, the female wing, and then the downstairs areas underneath those side wings there too. So 5 different wings pretty much. And right now we got basically the middle wing, which I didn't actually know this, but apparently it also cuts off the kitchen there too. I always thought you had the kitchen, which I'm kind of glad they did cut it off. But you can see here, normally there's a door you can go downstairs here, but it's blocked. Okay, that's not the wing that we have right now. Let me go turn the breaker on. There's a couple of spots here. One is in the entrance. It can spawn here as well. Hopefully, yeah. Let's go. So it is here. It's also a hiding spot here if you have boxes. I think you can still kind of use it. But that's if we can get to the hiding spot in time, if we're being chased by a ghost. It's gonna be a risky map, that's for sure. And the courtyard. I really hope I don't have a ghost out here, please. No, thank you. Turn some lights on. That was me. Alright. Oh, got a hiding spot in this room. It's also one of my favorite hiding spots, to be honest. When you have a ghost back here, this is like my go-to spot to run to. Alright, let's see what course possession we have. If we have like a mirror, that would be pretty nice. I can take sanity pills after that. It will be good to go. It might be time to get like a paramedic out too. The paramedic's actually kind of useful for just listening for sounds. Oh yeah, and the bug bone, it always spawns here, by the way. Always spawns here in Sunny Meadows, and Sunny Meadows restricted. So you can basically get an easy perfect game most of the time in this game. Or in this map. Is that book supposed to be there? Is there a ghost here? I don't know if that book's supposed to be on the ground there or not. I don't think so. Oh, we have a mirror. I think I know where that is. That's on the left side of the hallway down here. I saw a table, saw the door there. Yeah, I think I know exactly where that is. Let me check for lockers. We have lockers, that's good. It's also a good hiding spot. Oh, throwing stuff already. Is it this room? It is this room, I think. I don't know. I think I saw this room here. I saw the table and then the door here. Door moved. All right. And we got cold breath, so it is here. Perfect. I got those photos. Josephine Wright. I don't see that name that often. Josephine? Don't kill me. I'm gonna leave. Whenever the winter event comes out, we're gonna be getting the Santa hat out too. I've got it ready to go. I'll probably wear it like throughout the whole month as well. Okay, not bugged. Sometimes, I don't know if you guys know this, but sometimes the case numbers are different between the book and here. I think also with the paramedics. But besides that, let's just grab easy stuff first. Monkey Paw wish, by the way. I wish for life. How many wishes do I have? Items, I think. Oh, I have almost all of them. Let's go. Yeah, found wishes. So if you want to learn what wishes you can do, you kind of have to find them for it to show up in your book. So I wish for life. Once you pick this up, it'll show up in your book here. Which I don't know if I had it before, but I didn't think I had that much. That's interesting. Alright, UV's probably gone by now. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? Okay. Maybe I should be getting my crucifixes and a smudge or something. I don't know. Kind of dangerous. Hey. Don't touch me. No. Okay, I don't think it touched me. I couldn't even see it. It was probably doing a shadow ghost model. I mean, the fact that it did a ghost fit while I was in the room with it, probably no shade. And it's also kind of early too. Let's check our sanity. Oh, our sanity is like very low. What the heck? Why are we so low? Hey, excuse me? Is it just because we're walking in the dark a little bit? Or is there something else at play? Your ability? Maybe. I don't know, we'll just have to see. I'm gonna take a pill though. I don't feel safe. I feel like a ghost could hunt at any moment there. I just want to grab all my stuff. All my evidence. Oh, I'll also shut the breaker off, didn't it? Oh. Dodge flashlight. Here we go. Best flashlight in the game right here. It is actually kind of cool, like, using this as a way to see. You can kind of see, like, just the outline of everything. I mean, I know my way around the map anyways, but... Oh, wait, you know why my sanity was low? Because I use a mirror. I forgot about that. Yeah, the mirror takes 20% sanity to use. Minimum. I think the percentage is it takes 7.5% sanity per second that you lift it up. Or that you're looking at the mirror, basically. So if you look at it for like 4 seconds... Wait. I swear I heard a door touch over here. Excuse me? Wait. I heard a firelight blow. Why is it here? Excuse me? It just keeps blowing him out too. Is this like a banshee or something? Is it like following me around? It's like a banshee, phantom, or wraith? That is a little weird. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Something. I actually don't remember what I was talking about. I guess I could have checked for EMF there. Oh well. Did I not bring a thermo in? Oh, there it is. It may have changed. You know, I think it moved. Or it's just like not in the room right now. That could also be an option. So wherever the ghost is at the moment, it's actively cooling down rooms. So now it's going back down, so that means the ghost actually walked back into the room. So how about you do something, ghost? Please. Alright. I did not see any orbs in here, right? Yeah, no orbs. You want to give me a sign? Josephine, right? I don't know. I feel like this is like a banshee or a phantom. It was doing stuff up there, like towards the entrance. Like I heard a door touch. Like I heard the shaking door, and then it started blowing up the firelights up there. That's like very roamy behavior. Like no ghost would really be just roaming that far to do stuff like that. It's got to be like a ghost that was like following me around. Also, sanity is just fine, which I'm also gonna take salt and a motion center and a smudge. Although maybe the smudge won't help. If it hunts on top of me, that's death. Doesn't help at all. All right, salt, salt, boom. Oh, I just missed it. Oh, wait. Did you see that? It flickered the light and then it did that. Also, okay, no UV. No mare. Okay, this is like a new trick that I've learned. You see like some of the lights how like they flicker on and off sometimes. If you actually get an EMF on the light switch that like connects to that light, of course, that means it cannot be a mare, because that means the ghost like actually flicked it on and off. Also, walking the salt, so no wraith. So we might have to pull up the camera and maybe get like a phantom photo or something. And no riding. How cold is it? It is not that cold. I might wait for it to walk on the motion sensor, and then I'll check for more spirit box. As I said, you need to be in the same room with the ghost to get spirit box. If the ghost is like right here and you're right here testing for spirit box, you're not gonna get it. That's just how it works. All right, buddy, you wanna not do that, please? Man, I hate when they do that. All right, where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Okay, so it's not gonna be Spirit Box, which that would be good for Phantom. UV and EMF 5 would be good for Phantom too. And UV would be good for Banshee. Dots! Okay, that's good for both of them. Okay, we know our evidence now. That's great. I'm gonna keep my smudge on me, because I'm actively losing sanity now, especially in the dark. If you stand still in the dark for a while, you definitely lose a lot of sanity. I did a test whenever the Blood Moon event was going on, the Crimson Eye event. I did a test on a small map. I stood in the dark, like on a small map, for 5 minutes. I did it like with a Blood Moon and without a Blood Moon. And I tested it. I think on the small map, with a Blood Moon, I lost like 54% sanity. Just standing in the dark for 5 minutes, which really isn't that long. And then on the outside of a Blood Moon, like on a normal map, which was also a small map, by the way. And I made sure the ghosts weren't like anything special, like no abilities or anything, because I was just doing like a cool test there. I lost like 22% sanity if I remember correctly. But that was a small map. If it was like a medium map or a large map, it'd definitely be much more. But yeah, Blood Moon especially, you definitely want to keep lights on. For sure. Anyways, what are we doing? We have dots, that's our evidence. We saw them, can't be Goro, can't be Dio. I'm basically like really focused on Phantom and Banshee, because it was doing stuff near the entrance when I was walking up there. So it was just like it was not near its room at all. The Banshee, I could actually test for this. Let me take more pills. I don't really feel comfortable. It is 0-second grace period after all, so if they hunt on top of me, I'm dead. Yeah, maybe we'll get a Banshee Scream on the sound recorder. That'd be nice. But also, did I even turn the light on? The breaker? Wait, down? Ghost vent? Did I get that? I did not get that. Dang. Here, have that. I cannot see a thing. Where's my photo camera? Okay. Do the dots again. Look at that. It says Dodge Ghost. Where's the Dodge Ghost? That's a Phantom right there. It disappeared. And yeah, normally when you take a photo of the Phantom or a video, there will be no ghost in the photo or video. Although the videos, I've had a Phantom where I could actually see it in the video, but it was clearly a Phantom. So I would go off the photos. Photos are actually a lot better information to go off of. Because if you have a ghost vent, you take a photo of it. You know how like when you take photos of ghost vents, the whole like photo will have like, it'll be like messed up. Like it'll have a bunch of interference and then you can like barely see the ghost. Now with the Phantom will be gone. It'll like still say ghost and it'll be like a clear picture. Like there'll be nothing wrong with it, but it'll say ghost on it. That's also like a way to figure out Phantoms too. That's actually how I figured out my Apocalypse 3 ghost, like for the first time when I did it. I think I took a picture like from here and I saw it said ghost, but I didn't see anything getting messed up from it. I think that was during a hunt, if I remember correctly. A long time ago. I'm pretty sure I streamed that. But we have a Phantom. I'm gonna leave. I don't want to be here anymore. I already know the ghost is probably gonna kill me. But for sure, Phantom. We saw it disappeared. We could clearly see the dots. Phantom, easy. Only $2,400, and we didn't do any objectives. But you know what? Those were actually kind of bad objectives. That all requires you getting hunts, basically. 3 abilities used. So the Phantom, it has the ability to roam, which is basically the same as the Banshee, although the Banshee roams to its targets. Phantom roams to the wherever he wants, pretty much. But he'll set a location to where to roam to, and then that location will put up an EMF 2, which is also another way to figure that out. Like you'll get an EMF 2 off of a Wraith teleport, as well as a Phantom like location, pretty much, where it's gonna roam to. And I think Banshees used to have that, but they don't anymore. So you can't tell Banshee from that. You kind of have to like put a motion sensor down to see if it like walks over it to walk to you or something. But anyways, I'll go to Camp Owen. Let's do Camp Owen. This is gonna be our second last small map, but why not? I kind of want to get this map out of the way. I also didn't really unlock anything. That's fine. No Blood Moon. I kind of hope we get a Blood Moon, but hopefully it's on a good map. That would actually suck a lot if it was not a good map. Or any orbs. I'm gonna get stand outside and see if I can find orbs. If I can, that's gonna be huge. The thing about orbs, if you guys didn't know, is orbs only like show up in the ghost room, which means if the ghost ever changes ghost room, the orbs also change rooms as well with it. So you can always, if you have a ghost that gives off orbs as evidence, you can just pick up your camera and look around to see if they changed or if they're still in the room. That's like a good little tool to figure that out. Especially if you're like on tier 1 equipment, you don't want to be walking around waiting for the tier 1 thermo to change. It would take you like 20 seconds for it to change. Such a long time. Anyways, let's get these lights turned on. Don't want to lose our sanity while we're standing outside here. Not seeing anything so far though, so it's probably not going to be orbs. Unless they're like hiding somewhere. Now this map could be good, could be bad. Just depends on what ghost we get. If we get a Goryo, then it's going to be very annoying. Although Goryo wouldn't be too bad because it is insanity, so we would have to get their dots. And you can only see them through a camera. So we could probably figure that out pretty quickly. I'd like to think at least. Sometimes Goryos just are very annoying. Anyways, I have not really seen anything. Never mind. There you are. Alright. Well, it's seeing Ghost Vent. It's the standing one where they do like 10 seconds. Not Shade. Not a Phantom. We got a ghost photo. Yeah, you see how it's like all messed up? A Phantom would not do that. It would be like a perfectly clear picture with no ghost in it. Yo! Another ghost event immediately. This guy's crazy. Are you an Oni? Wait, you know what? Let me just open these doors up. Let's check our sanity first. I may just walk into it and then check how much sanity drain I lost. Because Oni ghost vents. Actually, here's a fun fact about Onis. This is something I also recently learned is Onis, whenever they do ghost vents, most of the time they're going to be the full form ghost model. Like it's just going to be ghosts. They can like still do shadow ghost and translucent ghost. And they cannot do mist form, but most of the time it'll be ghost. So that was 2 times in a row that it just did a normal ghost event. And back to back too. So that might be an Oni. But they're very active. Yeah. We're at like pretty much 98% sanity. I want to get touched by a ghost vent to see how much I lose. Okay, that's a big Oni toe right there. We kind of need to find the ghost room. Seems like it might be here. But just because it's doing ghost vents here doesn't mean it's actually here. It's like somewhere around. Because ghosts like to use ghost vents to teleport to like other locations. Like the ghost could legit be in that yellow tent over there. And it could have just roamed to like the room and then teleported to me doing a ghost vent. Like they can do a lot of stuff. That's also a bone right there. Don't mind if I do. Let's go. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to like sit in a room, just wait for the thermo to do something. Okay, what do I have? I got this and this. All right, and I'll take that as well. I guess it's here. I mean, it is rain and we're outside, so the normal temperature is like around 9 degrees. But I'm kind of looking for cold breath at this point, which we're not seeing any. Cold breath right here. So this is the ghost room, this tent, the food tent. So we found the ghost room. Let's go. Now we can actually start bringing some stuff, checking for all the evidence. But we kind of have an idea of what the ghost might be. It might be an Oni, but it could also just be like a very active wraith or something. You never know. Or spirit, like literally anything. All right, buddy. Have you touched the window? Have you touched any totes? You can get UV off of a lot here. You can get off the light, windows, totes, even these poles. I think these logs as well. Like it'll do like a little knock on the logs. Pretty nice. All right. Yeah, definitely cold. So evidence that we're expecting right now would be dots freezing or EMF 5 for Oni, because that's their evidence right there. Yeah. Dots freezing EMF 5 or EMF 5. Sanity is still totally fine. We are kind of standing in the light a little bit, but I don't know. I've never really done that much testing with the sanity drain on this map. It is a small map, so if I'm standing in the light, I shouldn't be losing sanity, but I don't know. I haven't really played much on this map or tested it much. And you never know. Just gonna walk around and see if maybe we can get some dots. Doesn't seem like it. That's totally fine. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Okay, not friendly or French. Not even pizza. Oh, I didn't ask it. Okay, still same. Hey, buddy. All right, get touched by him and run. I want to check my sanity now. So we saw we were at like 93% or something like that. Around like 90 to 95. What are we at now? By the way, that was also a normal ghost vent too. The same, another ghost. And look at that. We're down by 20% sanity, basically. Or around like the same. So I think we have an Oni. Let me take a pill. This should put me up to like 99. It seems like we were actually we were like 74, 75% sanity. But that would explain all the ghost vintage done already too. Would make sense. Yeah, Onis are definitely dangerous ghosts. That is 100% sure. Because each of their ghost vents do take 20% sanity. And they do ghost vents all the time too, so they're just scary ghosts in general. Okay, we don't know our evidence yet, but we know it's not Jinn. Gonna shut the breaker off. Okay. If only you could rule it on Unreal like this, but you cannot. It is fire, but Unreals can still turn those on, weirdly enough. I did not mean to take that. I thought that was my video camera. Whoops. Where's my video camera? Right there. Whoops. Wrong camera. Shadow Ghost. Wait, let me walk into it again. Let's check our sanity now. Yeah, we're basically back down by 20. So we're at 100. So we're basically like at perfectly 100% right now. So let's try and keep it that way. Did I see dots? Wait, do I have my camera down? No, I do not. Man, if only this camera was like moved over a little bit. That'd be so nice. Because then I could actually look into the tent there. I guess I'll grab this and another crucifix. Why not? Okay, we're at 100% sanity. Let's just try and keep it up. I just want to keep these lights on. Try to keep my sanity high. Okay, I have the... Of course, you walked in the salt there too. Where's that first crucifix? Right there? Okay. I'll just place the crucifix right there. Boom. Alright. You want to give me a sign, please? How cool is it? Oh, we got freezing. Let's go. Which actually is the photo. Freezing temperatures. Which is good for Oni. And we know cannot be a Moray because we did get Spirit Box. Can't be a Mimic because there's no orbs. Also, where's my camera, by the way? I don't know if you can record that. Yeah, there's no orbs, right? Yeah, 0 orbs. Kind of knew that. Alright, Ghost, you want to show yourself? Oh, what's your name? Alex Dixon. Can you please give me a sign, please? I'll blew it out again. And you cannot record that, I don't think. Alright, this will be the... Oh, wait, I'm already... Wait. Was it using up my matches when I right-click with the candle in my hand? Is that how that worked? wait, hold up. I gotta test that. Matches. So see, I've got a full thing of matches. If I try to right-click right now, I'm right-clicking a bunch. And then I check again. It's empty. Oh, I didn't know that happened. Dang. I just assumed, like, since it didn't light, it just wouldn't use a match. But I guess that's not how that works. Whoops. Alright, anyways. I don't know if the Unreal ability works with the campfires. I guess we'll have to see. If it just uses a crucifix right now after blowing it out, then it should be an Unreal. I don't know why it's not, like, doing ghost vents now, though. Like, at the start, I walked in, it did, like, 2 ghost vents right back to back. And it did, like, a shadow ghost vent. I think that was it. So 3 ghost vents. And then now I've just been talking, it's done nothing. Alright, that's one bad thing. Wait, actually, if you throw this on the fire, I think it goes up, doesn't it? I believe so. It goes up to, like, max temperature. Yeah, stay right there. That looks very glitchy right there. You see that? Shaking like crazy. That is one bad thing if you light the campfire. It makes a whole room, which the room is like basically this whole area. It goes around the campfire. Hey, buddy. We actually finally got a ghost vet for once. Wow. I was at like 90% sanity, was it not? That is an Oni, right? I don't know why it wasn't doing ghost vent for such a long time though. That was so weird. This is like the most active and also shy Oni I've ever seen. I mean, I'm just gonna leave with Oni, because this game is taking quite a while. I don't really want to wait around. I was definitely around 90% sanity when I last checked, and I'm back down again by another 20. I feel like that's gotta be an Oni, right? Yeah, it was just an Oni.
I've got some jobs ready for
That was so weird. Okay, 22-minute round. It did 5 ghost events. I've never seen that before. It did like so many ghost events and it just stopped. Just like blinked out. I guess he forgot he was an Oni or something. I think it's time for another medium map. Now let's go to Point Hope. I think I want to go to Point Hope. I'd rather this map. Alright, I did not unlock anything. I didn't really get that much money. Yeah, 2200. Not the most. Okay, I think he was coming right for me. Ooh, okay. You can stop now. Just randomly comes in and kills me. I've had that happen before. What? As I was talking about it? Yeah, well, what a nice hiding spot, by the way. Okay. I literally had no power over that. I was hiding in a hiding spot and it just killed me. Like, what can I do about that? I guess just not hide there, apparently. I guess it's not good for like a fast ghost, because he was getting overshot and everything. He kept like getting stuck on stuff, I guess. Actually, I think that was the second death of the day. Not bad. Really, honestly, not bad for this difficulty. And as you can see, I've actually done some leveling up already. I'm ready at level 79 because me and my friends wanted to play. Or I guess my friends wanted to play when I was just doing some editing all day yesterday. Yeah, we were playing and I'm already at level 79, which is kind of crazy. I think last time we were at like 22 or something like that. Hopefully I don't die. We'll see. Oh, no! Dang it, he double backed on me. Yeah, Spirit, okay. I had it too. Oh, that's actually some nice unlocks. Alright, well I said at the start of that round, I'm gonna keep everything to tier 2. So I'm just gonna lock that at that. So now everything that I have is gonna be tier 2 now. Which would be totally fine, honestly. Alright, I'm gonna put Grafton on hold. That was basically just my warm-up round. I think it's time to go back to Point Hope and let's try and defeat this map. Because last time at the very end, we died because the ghost just walked into our hiding spot pretty much. Sorry, I'm very tired. Okay, not a blood moon. I kind of keep expecting there to be a blood moon or something. I don't know. Alright, yeah, we got everything tier 2, but you know what? That's totally fine. Tier 2 smudges are probably honestly the best. Those are my favorite ones. Tier 3 are okay, but I don't know. I'd much rather the tier 2. Okay, ring the bell for good luck. So we're gonna need it. Hopefully the breaker's like right here. Last time we also had a ghost here too. I think we had like a ear ray or something. The ghost was like literally in this room here. It was honestly like the best. Alright, 9.6 is the normal temperature. Like basically like a flat 9 pretty much, and it just fluctuates up and down between there. We're just gonna walk through these rooms somewhat slowly. Okay, probably not the ghost room. But we're looking for like a room that's gonna be like around like 7 by now. Ah, breaker, let's go. Okay. Definitely want to turn the lights on in the rooms that we're in. This is Point Hope. You can either have a ghost at the bottom or at the very top. And that means you gotta do a lot of walking, that's for sure. Oh, we found the ghost though. Let's go. That's actually such a good room, honestly. Okay, no mirror. Honestly, I'm not mad about this room, honestly. I will take it. Okay. Yeah, we do have our tier 2 head cam, so that's really nice. Honestly, I probably don't even need a flashlight with this thing. But whenever me and my friends play, we mainly just go with head cams only. Like we don't even use flashlights anymore. I used to use flashlights all the time, but I just don't really use them anymore. Alright. Check for orbs, spirit box, and then I'll put a writing book in there. Actually, yeah. Let's see, sanity wise, we're actually very good. That's actually honestly pretty good sanity. Alright, any bone? Any bone nearby? Any bone in the chat? I've been thinking about making emotes. I'm getting close to, because the 500 subscriber mark is when I can actually start doing like, memberships and stuff. Oh, lit a candle and then blew it out. That means no Onryo. Onryos cannot light candles. That is honestly huge. let's go. Are any orbs? Not seeing anything so far. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Are you pizza? All right. Starts talking Italian randomly. Got nothing so far. Well, nothing but no Unreal, which is honestly very huge. Unreals can be a pain sometimes, especially if it's a ghost that like roams everywhere or keeps hunting outside of like a crucifix or something. Oh yeah, also huge upgrade by last stream is the lighter as well. The matches are definitely not my favorite. I mean, they are tier 1 after all, but the lighter just so good. Gotta love the lighter. Jazz Phillips, photo EMF, repel, 3 videos. Can totally do that. Oh, it's very much freezing. Did I leave it on that? No. You gotta hold it, and while you're holding it, you drop it. Freezing, let's go. So freezing, let me just double check for orbs. I don't need that anymore. Okay. Okay, if we see orbs, that means it's a mimic. Okay, remember, it's insanity mode, which means we want to get 1 evidence. Alright? Yeah, practically impossible to find it. Yeah, true. Hey, I mean, not for us, though. We found it pretty quickly. Honestly, if you let the like house warm up a bit, like if you just like go out, get some items, throw them all in, and then you start looking for the ghosts, like search the whole house with a thermo, you'll find it pretty quickly. Alright, well, freezing is great. It cannot be Morway because Morway has 4 spirit box, and Unreal is an option, so that's actually a really good option. Or a really good thing that we got ruled out. And it can be a Hantu because Hantu does have forced freezing. So if we ever have a Hantu, it has to give us freezing. And probably no mimic. No orbs. You know what? As I was walking up, remember how I saw it was lit? It just blew it out as I got into here too, but I don't know. I think the shade has like a weird timing to it. Like it has to wait like a few seconds to register it if the player's there or something. Like I don't know how that works, but it does kind of seem shady. It's kind of quiet, honestly. It really seems shady. Seems very, very shady. Alright, anyways, let's go find our cursed possession. No Ouija board. And or bone. Honestly, this will be a pretty easy ghost if it is just a shade. Because the shades are kind of like, they're not obvious, but they kind of also are as well. I know, it's kind of like a weird combo. But especially like these kind of rooms where they can't really roam as easy. I think it's a little difficult since each room is on like a different floor pretty much, so they kind of have to do like a really big roam to even move. Alright, I'm just gonna pick that up and pick that up. We have a voodoo doll. But shades, when you're in the room with them, they don't do anything. Like basically they do nothing. I think occasionally they can interact with stuff, but I don't know. They really don't do anything at all. Is it still here? Oh yeah, it's still there. Let's see. I just want to check the light switch. Even though it can't be a mare anymore. Just in case of the EMF. Whenever you see the lights flickering like that, there's a chance that the ghost is actually like flickering and then like on and off like that. And you can get EMF off of that. And if you have that happen ever, like if you get EMF off the light switch when it's flickering lights, you can actually roll up mare like that too. Because mares can't do that. They hate lights. The only time they mess with lights is to either break them or shut them off, basically. Maybe I shouldn't be messing with the voodoo doll. Oh wait. EMF. Thank you. Shut the breaker off. Yeah, that's why there's EMF there. They shut the breaker off. Which you can record it as well, but I wasn't gonna have enough time. You kind of need to be standing next to it for it to be able to record that, I guess. This is very, very shady. So I'm actually gonna pull some pins, honestly. Okay, I'm very certain this is probably just a shade. Okay, I pulled a few pins. Let me grab like a bunch of candles or something. And also see what my sanity is. Honestly, the perfect test, let's see. Yeah, perfect test would be to put myself at like 50 to 45% sanity and then just sit in the room. It's never gonna do anything. But once again, shade cannot hunt until you're around 35% sanity. So you have to be very low for them to be able to hunt, which we are kind of getting there. We're at like 60 right now, probably around there. Now let me get a crucifix. Might as well get a smudge and then a candle. That'd be good. Oh, I got it. Let's go. I was like right on the edge there. Hold up. Are you actually not a shade? Buddy? I mean, I just walked up here and then it blew it out, right? And Mores are 7.5 seconds. Hey, buddy. Okay, so probably not a shade then. This doesn't really seem like a shade, to be honest. It honestly seems like a Hantu. It keeps shutting the breaker off. I'm kind of scared to walk down there because it might be down there now. Although Hantu would be kind of nice to loop. Please don't hunt down here. I swear. Okay, let me turn the slide on. How many times does it shut the breaker off already? Like 4 times? 3, 4 times already? That is Hantu behavior. If you don't know what the Hantu does, their speed is based on how cold the rooms are. And they want the rooms to be cold because the colder it is, the faster they are. So they shut the breaker off more often compared to other ghosts. I think it's like twice as often, but I don't know. This doesn't really feel like a shade, to be honest. With that ghost vent there while it's in the room here. It hasn't tried hunting, right? Yeah, that crucifix is still there. It may have also moved. It did move. Wow. But it's actually not here at all. Oh. Wait, it's still here though. It just threw something, right? It literally just threw something. Excuse me? Am I bugged? Oh, it was bugged. You saw the thermo, it was like 22 degrees. I just walked down and walked up again and then now it's negative again. Where's my cold breath though? Excuse me? The game's broken. It's also like very buggy with the lights, you can see. Let me shut this off. I think that's the problem. Wait, maybe it actually is a shade. Maybe it did a ghost vent when I was standing here, but the game thought I actually wasn't standing here. Wait, is that what happened? I think that's what happened. Okay, you saw me. I picked up the thermometer and it said 22 degrees. So the game, I think I was actually like technically not in the room, even though I was actually here. What? Which also means like it could do stuff. It could do ghost vents and stuff. That was very strange. I only have one smudge. Whoa. It's here now. I do not like that. Okay. I'm gonna sit down here instead. You know what? I would rather sit around a looping spot, to be honest. But also, I don't know what I'm saying. We do have hiding spots. I was thinking last game, I was thinking back as if I was doing no evidence or something. On those difficulties, I don't have hiding spots on at all. Okay, sanity is still very good. So let's change that. Let's pull some pins. I'm actually gonna bring another crucifix, cover that upper kitchen area too. I don't want to get haunted on top of. That's the one thing I don't want to happen, because 0-second grace period. If the ghost starts on top of me, I'm just dead in an instant. This type of frost will destroy the equipment very quickly. Yeah, true. Like normally your stuff would just be malfunctioning. Yeah, it's here now. Well, now I'm in hunting range, so if it is like if it's not shade, it should be able to hunt now. That is very weird. Wait, so wait, it is hunting. So it's actually not a shade. Okay. Wait. Please come up here. Okay, I got 2 smudges. Hey, buddy. Come here. All right. Yeah, it's a Hantu. You hear the speed? It's not really changing. All right, I'm gonna run. See ya. All right, we're good. We're good. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it was extremely fast in this room. Okay, this room is not like -5 degrees still. Okay, that's definitely a Hantu. You can kind of tell based on how much it was shutting the breaker off too. Although sometimes ghosts just do that. I've had like random ghosts shut the breaker off all the time and it not be a Hantu. And I've also had Hantus not shut the breaker off once in like a 30-minute round. So it's just all up to RNG really. But that's definitely a Hantu. You could also hear it. It was not speeding up. It was like still doing the same speed when I was walking around that pool table. So that's a Hantu. I'm out of here. I want to be done with point help right now. Get me out. Jazz Phillips, you win. Actually, I win. Let's go. Yeah, Hantu.
Prepared some jobs for you.
We finally beat one. All right, so now we have 6 maps left, right? We have High School, St. Meadows, Prison, Maple Lodge, Grafton, and Edgefield. I think let's just get Brownstone High School out of the way. Let's just get this crap out of here. Brownstone High School. Please be a Dio, to be honest. Well, how do I want to go about this? I think I kind of want to walk to the outsides first to check for the breaker spots, maybe. Actually, I don't really need to worry about that. I'll be fine with that. Let me grab a paramic instead of a flashlight, since I have my head cam. Paramic, thermometer, and video camera. If it haunts, it haunts. It's fine. I've actually been practicing looping around the classroom tables, so I might be able to survive by that. We'll have to see. I've been really trying to practice looping a bunch. I still die all the time, but it should be a little easier with it being faster ghosts. So let's go in and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Also, session 5722. All right, first things first. Maybe find the breaker, but also definitely find the music box is not good. That's not a good course possession. I mean, it is good, but not for this map, to be honest. The best one would have been either a Ouija board. Honestly, a Ouija board wouldn't have been good anyways. If it was a classroom, it's just gonna say classroom. Because right now it's bugged. It doesn't show numbers. Which, I don't know how they bugged the numbers. Like, a Ouija board just doesn't show numbers anymore. It works with everything else, but not numbers. No clue how they messed that up, but sure. Oh, nice. Got a breaker spot over here. Wait. Did I hear something? Did you guys hear that? I swear I heard like a little like snippet of something. Hello? That could have been like ambience. Hardest part about this one is just finding the ghost, honestly. That's just gonna be the hardest part. I never know. It's not impossible. It's just difficult. Imagine we just walk into the first room and find the bone. Oh, there it is. Not. Alright. It's gonna be slowly warming up, but 9 degrees normal. Might as well start checking these rooms. This is the science classroom, I think. Number 2 or something, if I remember correctly. Because like one, it's kind of mirrored. There's one here, one on the other side, and then same upstairs. There's 4 science classrooms. I don't know how many classrooms are in total, but there's quite a few. Alright. Slowly but surely. What if I just break the music box? What if I do that instead? That might honestly be the better option, to be honest. But we have a cafeteria here, and there's lots of items in this room. Lots of plates and stuff for it to throw. We can test for poltergeist. And then, like when I smudge it, I can just run into this library here. If you hide all the way back here, you're pretty much safe, although ghosts can sometimes find you. I like hiding right here. I've had ghosts like walk around that area and still not find me. If you hide here, I think you can kind of be seen. I don't know, sometimes I hide here and it works, other times it doesn't. I've started hiding there and it works fine. Yeah, I think we got a plan. Let's prepare some stuff. Get like all of our smudges, basically. Maybe a candle, maybe see if it's like a shade or something. Never blows out a candle. And then we can like get some information, like where's the ghost coming from, how fast it is, all that good stuff. I think it's a plan. Nice, you're playing right now and seems you got a demon. You're at 80% sanity and you got hunted? I mean, that basically means it should be a demon. I think the only other ghost that could hunt at that sanity is yokai. But if you're talking around the ghost a bunch, the yokai can hunt up to 80% sanity. You can test it with the crucifixes, like put the crucifix like in a way where it shouldn't cover the whole room. And if it still uses them like all, then probably should definitely be a demon. All right. Actually, instead of candle, salt. Salt to test for wraith. Should be perfect. Honestly, I think this is probably good enough anyways. This would be good. I don't really want to focus too much on media because that's not the thing that I want right now. These. Really wish I could talk normally sometimes. Alright. I'm just gonna preemptively... I'll put 2 salt. I'll just save 1 in there. Alright, let's set up a Pulte test. Yeah, this room has a bunch of items scattered all over. I've lived around here a handful of times. It's not the best, but it definitely works. So I should be able to do at least like, I don't know, 5 loops or something. Maybe not that many. A few loops. Definitely want to hold on to the paramag. Let's get the music box and let's get this party started, shall we? It's like right here, actually. Wait. Let me just double check. You never know, it could be just close by. Probably not, though. Alright, let's go. Music box. Whoa. Buddy. Jeez. I was not expecting her to teleport to me there. What happened? Oh, it's a wraith. It teleported to me. That is crazy. I'm also probably gonna die. I'm gonna hide under the stairs. I've never had that happen before. Okay, she walked over there. Man, as I was doing the music box, a wraith teleported me. And then almost got me killed there. That is crazy. And I lived. Let's go. Okay. Well, we still don't really know where... Don't kill me. Still have no clue where her room is, but that's clearly a wraith. And I can show you in a little bit. Once she goes away. I was not ready for that, to be honest. I'm also kind of surprised that it's still like pretty safe hiding under here. Okay, I think it's done now. Man, I survived. Let's go. Alright, my sanity should still be very good, but you can see the salt I placed down? There's no steps in it. None of them. You know why? Because that's a wraith. That's their whole thing. That's all about them. They never touch the ground, and they're afraid of salt. They'll never touch it. They actively avoid it, obviously. So, yeah, I'm out of here. I'm just gonna say wraith and leave, to be honest. I don't want to stay here any longer. That was crazy, though. It teleported me. I think it used its ability to teleport me while it was doing the singing ghost event. Or the singing from the music box event. I've never had that happen, I don't think. At first I thought it was a bug, but then I was thinking about it. I was like, wait, is that like a teleport or something? Because I was thinking, like, sometimes the music box gets bugged if you're like on different floors and you walk under, like if the ghost is upstairs and you start walking underneath the ghosts while you're doing the music box. Sometimes it like teleports to them, or sometimes it makes it just hunt because you're like basically on the same spot, just different like height, I guess. And sometimes that breaks, but I didn't hear anything upstairs. I feel like I would have heard the singing upstairs if it was above. Yeah, I'm just gonna go right. I'm out of here. Get me out of here. Ooh, man. Yeah, look at that. Raid.
Job's ready for you.
Only 8 minutes, basically. One ability used, right there. It tried to kill me. Okay, Bone was in the downstairs male teacher's bathroom. That was the left side. That was actually quite a good run. I'm happy about that. It's always good to get high school done fast. That for sure. That's a hard map. Let's go to a good map, Edgefield. I think Edgefield will be fine. Alright. I'll take this, this, and this. Actually, I'll do this instead. Alright. Let's go. Okay, nothing here. No music box, tarot card, or mirror. That's the dirty water right there. That I can't take a photo of. Hey, there's a bone there. Easy. Any orbs? Want to give me a sign, please? Let's get the breaker on right now. Hold up. I heard a light switch. I don't think I turned the light switch on, right? I'm pretty sure I never turned that on. That seems like it's not a mirror then. It's honestly like really nice information, is being able to roll out mirror that fast, for sure. All ghosts can turn light switches on except for Mare. And Mares hate lights. I definitely don't remember turning this light on. Okay, cold breath already. That was kind of quick, actually. Okay, any orbs? Didn't really notice anything, but you never know. Alright, no orbs. Okay, that's actually nice. Found the ghost immediately. But actually, instead of dots, I want this. I mean, that UV is probably going to be gone by now. It's a 60-second duration, so the fingerprints don't stay for that long. Although, just touch the door. Oh, I just missed it. That's fine. No UV. Okay. And that door was fully open, so gotta keep that in mind. It might be Ure still. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Okay. Not sure. Let me check out here. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Okay. It's always good to check spirit box in multiple rooms, like connecting there. Okay, now Jen, shut the breaker off. That's a big toe right there. All right, let's just bring more stuff in. Crucifix, and then salt. This ghost's gonna get salty, that for sure. What did you do? Hey, buddy. Are you standing over here? Buddy. He's literally standing in the corner. Wow, buddy. That is annoying. I hate when ghosts do that. They'd like just go like the furthest possible area. Alright, buddy, you gonna walk back? Come on, you piece. But we can actually roll out a ghost by that. We can roll out shade. Based on how early it is, but also because it was a seeing ghost vent. Shades actually can't do that ghost vent right there. That standing seeing ghost vent when they do that for like 10 seconds straight. They cannot do that. I don't know why, but I mean, I think people have done some testing, and I've some streamers that I watched, they've been doing that too. And every time it's meant no shade and it's worked, so I assume it's pretty good. Pretty good info right there. Okay. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Yeah, definitely no UV, right? Yeah, definitely no UV. We checked the saw, we checked the door. Riding. I missed it. Okay, riding. That's actually our first riding, I think, right? I do believe so. That's actually some pretty nice stuff. Motion sensor, we need... Okay, riding. We know it can't be shade, and it cannot be a Dio or Moroi, but we have to get spirit box for those guys. Hey, buddy. No, don't touch me. Actually, do touch me. I want to see how much sanity I lose. Wait, never mind. It can't be an Oni. What am I doing? I was thinking, it's pretty active. It might be an Oni. It might be a Thay, actually, with how active it is. Oh. Let me take a pill. I don't want it to be able to hum right now. I don't know how I took 2. That might be a sign of a Thay with how active it is. It's doing lots of touches. Already second or third ghost event there. Seems kind of active. Young Thays are very active, that's for sure. And their hunting threshold is very high too. They can hunt at 75% sanity. Alright, I want to cover as much area as I can, so I'm just gonna move that there. And I'll move this right there. That should cover this whole area. Nice. Okay. Oh, I don't need that anymore. You know what? Let me get another writing book. I want to get the sound and the video. That's actually the best evidence you can get, because you can get all media of it. You can get a photo, you can get a video, and a sound of writing. It's also my favorite one to get now. All right, motion sensor. We got the tier 2 motion sensor, so now it actually beeps and stuff. And you can actually change the laser mode as well. If you click on it, it does double laser. All right, we don't have to worry about the Ure anymore. Write in the book, please. Come on, do it. Motion sensed. Perfect. I'm just gonna shut that off. I don't want to record that again. What's your guys' favorite ghost? I think mine might be... I don't know what mine would be, honestly. Maybe like Poltergeist. We actually had a crazy Poltergeist yesterday. We were waiting for so long to get a a witness a ghost spin objective, and it just kept on doing poltergeist explosions. And this was on our difficulty that was like 0 sanity, 0 evidence. And it did like 11 poltergeist explosions. And we had it on Point Hope. It was a monkey paw room. I don't know if you know what that room is. That's the room with that like wooden horse that rocks. It did so many poltergeist explosions. They were very crazy. That's really cool when they do like the levitate and then throw it at you. I don't think we had that happen, but they have like 4 different poltergeist explosion throws, I guess. All right, still cold in here, right? Yeah, 3.1. And it might have changed actually. Wait, why is it like so not cold? Hey, buddy. Actually, thank you. You should just light off. Okay. It's like roaming everywhere, it seems. Like everywhere is cold. Ghost riding? Honestly, oh, I got riding. The airball would have been better. But you know what? Yeah, I got riding. Let's go. I'll definitely take that. Now we're good. We're good on all that stuff. Let's see what our first possession is, by the way. Either summoning circle or something upstairs. Okay, not summoning circle. That's honestly huge. I hate the summoning circle. Probably the worst cursed possession. Well, not probably. It is the worst cursed possession in the game. Just for the fact it requires so much sanity, and even if you have just enough sanity, it can still hunt and then just kill you anyways. Wait. Cards? Did I just not see them? Right, not monkey paw. I don't think I saw the... Unless I just missed the board. I think I did miss the board. Okay. Board, yeah. I was gonna check it until I heard the dirty water, I think. Alright, let's see what our sanity is. I think it's about time to start getting hunted. But I kind of want to control what sanity I'm at still. So we have a couple early hunting ghosts. And Fae, I probably, if it is a Fae, I probably aged it a couple times. So I probably should put myself around like 55% sanity, around there. Which is like a bunch of different questions you can ask. If I ask where the bone is, that's gonna be minus 20%. But I think I just want to lose 15%. So either I could have like a ghost event happen and then ask for some question. Or I could ask like, how old are you or how are you feeling 3 times. That does the same thing. How do you feel? Strong? Uh-oh. How do you feel? You know what? This Ouija board bug is also really sucks. Because with the Fae, you can also ask the age, how old it is, and then it'll say the age, and then if you ask later, it can change. But we can't even do that because it's bugged. How old are you? Like, it's literally not going to do anything. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm just going to take it out. So now I should be... Yeah, I'm right at, like, between 50 and 55. So that question did work, but it just, like, stayed still. That's so dumb. How do they break that? Alright, I need to stay in the light now. Oh, it's cold breath in there now? Uh-oh. Please don't kill me. I just want to grab the crucifix. No, thank you. I just want to live. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Let's sit back here. Mining's gonna be very quiet. Revenant's gonna be extremely fast. But then we can also test it with the smudge. Because I guess back to our smudge talk of that Point Hope game. Whenever you smudge a Revenant or a Thae, with the Thae, it'll still be like somewhat fast. But with the Revenant, it actually sets it back to its speed. Like it sets it back to its slow speed as if it wasn't chasing anybody. So if you smudge it and then all of a sudden it's like really, really slow, that's just a Revenant. Which has honestly been very helpful sometimes. Like when you can't really tell if it's a Revenant or a Thae. Because I mean, if you have your lights on and the Revenant knows where you are immediately, it's basically just gonna be fast right from the start. So either have your stuff off before like knows where you are so you can hear its slow speed, or just smudge it and then you can tell the difference between that. It's not hunting though. I mean, probably not demon, to be honest. I really feel like it might be just a Thae. It says they're very, very fast, but their speed is based on their age, like how old they are. And their age only goes up whenever there's a player nearby. That's kind of like how the mechanic works. Because their age goes up, and then their hunting threshold goes down. It starts at 75% sanity, but every time they age, it goes down by 6%. And then their activity also goes down as well. So they like pretty much turn from an Oni into a shade. Well, this ghost isn't really going to be doing anything, so let me... Where is the bone? Goodbye. Okay. Just ask where the bone is. I lost 20% sanity right there. Okay, my smudge right there. Alright. Now, basically any ghost can hunt. And it's definitely not shade. We know that for sure. I just want to listen to its speed. I could try to set up a poltergeist test, actually. I forgot it could be poltergeist as well. There's actually items up here if you didn't know. You can grab these like DVDs off the shelf there. Kind of cool. Alright, buddy, are you gonna hunt me or something? This guy's not doing anything. I'm not below 25% sanity yet, so... Where is the bone? Goodbye. Maybe it is a thing and I've just already aged it a bunch. That could totally be the case. I've had that happen. It is not on this floor, apparently. Okay. Whoa. I think it's a poltergeist. Hey, buddy. It is getting faster. Alright. I'm just gonna run. See ya. And hope I have a hind spider. Nope. It's probably done. Yeah, okay. I think that's a poltergeist. That looked like it was throwing a ton there. And that one basketball I saw down the hallway there too is being thrown hard. Oh, that's all the stuff for perfect game, honestly. But we just had it smudged, so we can actually... We have a bit of safety. I'm gonna do the stupid thing and drop my smudges. I want to set up a polty test. It also cleared the couch too. I had like a bunch of stuff on here and it threw it all down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a poltergeist. Don't throw your lighter. It's one thing you never want to throw with your lighter. Yeah, polty throws are kind of weird because now that every ghost can do levitations, the levitation, like whenever you like see an item floating through the air and it looks like they're going very far, that means nothing. That's literally just it levitating. Just levitating the item wherever it wants to. Any ghost can do that. The poltergeist, you're looking for the actual throws, like when it levitates and then tosses an item. You want a high velocity throw from it. And if every throw looks like that, that's a poltergeist. It's like a really high velocity and it just tosses it. Like it even threw the cup all the way back here. I can't even pick it up. Is it hunting? Yeah, it is. Yeah, every throw like that is big. Okay, just gotta run. See ya. I'm pretty sure that's a poltergeist. I am just gonna run. Please die. Okay. One thing you want to get at is one thing you want to get good at is hiding. That's what I meant to say. I've gotten so used to like just like running into like closets and closing the door behind me. I've even like been chased into a closet and like they still don't get me. Okay, for sure, poltergeist, not a revenant, not a fae. It did kind of sound quiet. Definitely not a spirit. That was not 3 minutes when I smudged it. So it can either be a poltergeist or myling. It was obviously a poltergeist.
I've got some jobs ready.
How many polterplosions did it do? It only did 2, but it also changed twice. It went from like the bathroom to the kitchen. Or no, it went from like the bathroom to the hallway and then the hallway to upstairs. I guess. I don't know. And Bone was in the toilet. Let's go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for prison, I think. I think that'll be a good map to go for. And it was a shade. Oh, great. Well, I'm not about to spend like an hour trying to figure you out, you piece. It's just like a bad package altogether. We had a bad ghost room, bad cursed possession, annoying ghost, just all bad. All right, I guess we'll do this, and a smudge. I kind of want to try and use Crucifixion to find the ghost, if I can. I swear, if this gives me another summoning circle, I'm gonna leave. Okay, so far... Okay, we have a board. You know what? That is really helpful. Goodbye. I'm actually gonna give it a second, because I've... Oh, we got the breaker here again. Let's go. I've noticed that whenever you start the round, ghosts are always, like, where they're not supposed to be. Like on Ridgeview, for example, if you, like, have a hunt right away, they're hunting, like, from the first floor. But then if they hunt again later, they're, like, from a different floor. They're, like, in the basement or, like, upstairs randomly. So I've noticed that, like, ghosts don't really start, like, in their room, I feel like. Like, they almost, like, start near the front door, and then they roam to the room or something. Like, that's how it feels like they work. I don't know. Very dumb. I'm just gonna give it a second. Like, to be honest, I'm literally gonna grab some more stuff. I want to make sure the ghost again be in the room when I ask where it is. Because the Ouija board, it doesn't give you the ghost room, it just tells you where the ghost is at that time. So, for example, if the ghost was, like, spawning at the entrance, and it says entrance, then I know the ghost was there, but then it might have roamed somewhere else. And the bad thing about that question, it takes 50% sanity. So if you're ready to lose a lot of your sanity, then you feel free to go for it, but don't think I really want to. Should I grab that? I guess I will. Just go no evidence mode right now. Alright, so now I'll go and ask, where are you? And we can see what it says. Luckily, all these rooms don't have numbers to them, which is honestly totally fine with me. Where are you? Buddy. It's a revenant. You hear how slow it is? Okay, well, it actually was in an entrance. Hey, John Doe. Buddy. That guy's a little crazy. Yeah, you hear how fast that guy was? That is pretty fast. And I could tell right away from that smudge, by the way. Like, it still sounds like he's, like, somewhat fast. But don't forget, this is 150% speed. So his slow is still, like, not that slow. I could actually probably loop it around this table here. I mean, we have an entrance ghost, though. That's honestly crazy. And you know what? I'm gonna check for orbs. Because I can. And it's always a possibility for it to be a mimic. For sure. And I guess I'll walk into there, but I want to check from here as well. Oh, it's a mimic! It's actually a mimic. You see that? There's orbs. That is crazy. Another mimic, are you kidding me? I think this is our second mimic of this challenge. That's all that's crazy. So it was mimicking a revenant at that time. Man, it was really trying to kill me there. Well, well, well. Ghost. We have ghost herbs. Wait, no. Never mind. I keep forgetting this is not no evidence. Okay, maybe not a mimic yet. I forgot. This is insanity. We have one evidence. Ghost orbs is good for revenant, and we need to check for freezing, spirit box, and UV first. Okay, don't get too ahead of myself. Hey, it can still be a mimic, but it's probably just a revenant. We'll see. I don't know why I keep forgetting this is insanity. We have evidence. Okay, I'll definitely take this, and then I guess another smudge. Honestly, keep ourselves safe. We're really good on sanity now, but you never know. If it actually is a mimic, then it could mimic a demon, hunt us, and kill us right away. It actually is here, though. We have orbs. That's honestly probably the best evidence you can get, because wherever the orbs are, that's the ghost room. That's how they work. The orbs always stay in the ghost room. All right. Have some salt. Just gonna place it everywhere here. All right, buddy. You want to touch a door, please? You want to give me a sign? Okay, spirit box. Oh. Okay, no UV. So that's one step towards no mimic. Let's see, is it freezing yet? Honestly, I wouldn't mind a mimic, but I'm kind of glad I didn't leave right away. Because then I would have remembered that it was in crazy insanity, obviously. You get one evidence. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? Are you here? Okay. Yeah, probably is just a revenant. It kind of sucks that I broke the board, but I didn't really have a chance. I didn't really have a choice, is what I meant to say. Yeah, the revenant was coming at me, I had to smudge and just hide. Okay, it's right there, actually. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? Are you here? Alright, confirmed no spirit box. I was following the ghost footsteps. Okay, I don't really have to look for UV anymore. So basically it has to be freezing if it is a mimic. Let's see. 2.1 still. Yeah, probably not gonna be a mimic. Okay. I'm very glad I didn't leave right away, because I would have just left with mimic and then just got it wrong and have to redo the prison again. Okay, it is for sure a revenant. John Doe the Revenant. Jeez. That is crazy. And with an entrance ghost too, by the way. That's honestly the best ghost you can ask for right there. And I could have actually found the room if I just looked at the screens there at the start. Revenant. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, buddy, for being right there. Oh, I thought it said 5 room changes. Only 5 interactions. That's like nothing. Wow. Was that during the hunt? Did it like only touch 5 things during the hunt? Honestly, kind of crazy. So I think we go to Grafton. This one will be fun. Cause this is all attic room. Buddy. Oh, I'm dead. That's a demon. What? Yeah, demon. That's basically the only ghost that could have hunted me there. Thanks. Honestly, thank you actually. I didn't want an attic ghost anyways. Hopefully now I'll take an entrance ghost or something. To be honest, I'm not mad about that. I got the ghost correct. That's all I can ask for. I literally had no chance there anyways. I mean, fast ghost. Spawned next to me. Wasn't expecting it. Oh, the bone is in the chandelier there. Is that gonna work? That does work. That is very camouflaged. Excuse me. Alright. Turn some lights on. Alright. Surely the breaker's not gonna be here again, right? It is. Let's go. There are 2 breaker spots. They can spawn here and then up there on the way to the attic. That's another spawn. Okay, please be a better ghost. Ghost room. Like, dining room is kind of big, but I don't want attic. No attic, please. Okay, no mannequin room. That's okay. 9.5. Bathroom? Uh-oh. It's looking like it's gonna be upstairs. And probably an attic room, if I were to guess. Okay, no monkey paw. I didn't really look at the other perception spots, but that's fine. We'll find it. Honestly, just give like a mirror or something. 9.7. Oh, 4 degrees. Well, well, well. Hello there. Ghost. Better not haunt me right now. I swear. Yeah, but that was like a perfect example last game. Like as I was saying, they can hunt from wherever in the attic room. Like just past those stairs, it's all attic. Like if you have a ghost up here, you should get cold breath right away when you walk to this spot. But then of course it doesn't even hunt in its room. It hunts like somewhere else randomly. Which is such a nice ghost, right? Alright, anyways, we found the ghost already. So that's actually good. I don't know if I want to put any crucifixes right away. I might hold on to a smudge or something. Nah, we'll be fine. What's the chance of giving me a demon again, huh? In my experience, 100%. Alright. Ghost event. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Okay. So probably not gonna be a spirit box. That's probably the best time to do spirit box is after a ghost event. Just definitely the best time, I feel like. Whenever the ghost does a ghost event, it's standing right there. But just in case, where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? You can loop a ghost here. I've done a little bit, only on normal speed though, but I think it should be good on fast speeds. Honestly, it might be even better on fast speeds because it gets stuck in that like hiding spot area. Yeah, maybe. Let's do this and this. If it haunts, it haunts. I'll be fine, right? I should be fine if I can get to the looping spot. Oh, it turned a light on. It turned this light on here. Ooh, okay. Not a mare. That is great information. All right, buddy. What's all like right there? This is the hiding spot, by the way, so we can't actually hide here. Okay. No UV. That's good. And the ghost is currently standing over there. 1.2. Give me breathing? Probably not though. How about orbs? Object thrown. Cool. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Alright. It's always good just to double check spirit box. You always want to double check. Until you know for sure like it's not going to be that or you have other evidence. I feel like it's probably going to be like a Goryo. It's going to be like Goryo dots or something. Or EMF 5 actually. I should get the EMF in. I definitely want the EMF because I think I don't have any activity screens on right now. I just have the sanity screen. Okay, you can tell EMF 5 from the activity chart, but that's part of the challenge in my head. Kind of want to figure it out on my own. Which, I mean, there's obviously a number of ways you can do that. It's fast, and then it's kind of obvious. It's very slow, and like all the different speeds, of course. You can tell it goes based on all that. Hope turn a light on. EMF 2. Okay. You can get UV on this, I believe. I think it shows up on the top. But yeah, no UV. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of thinking this is gonna be a Goryo. Hasn't been riding. Like it's either EMF 5 or dots, I think. Because the temperature's at the point where it's like gonna fluctuate between 1 and 3 degrees all the time. So it's just forever gonna be like 1 to 3 degrees now. Until it rums away or something. Like it gets down to 1.0, but the ghost is just still in here. Like it hasn't even walked out yet. You see that? Hey buddy. What are you doing? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Yeah, it's just EMF 4 because the ghost vent. EMF 4 will always be ghost vents. I have a good feeling it's probably just gonna be Goryo. And that means we should be seeing dots. But the bad thing about Goryo is you can't see the dots. You can't see it with your naked eye. You can only see it through a camera. And there's also another rule that you have to follow with the Goryo. You can't be in the room with it. Hey, buddy. Alright, not a phantom. Let me check for EMF real quick. EMF 5. Okay. That is huge. Okay. That's why I always check. Always check. Alright, well, we know it's not a raid. It's stepped in salt. We know it can't be an Obake. Can't be a Goryo. Definitely can't be a Shade. It did a Sing Ghost Vent there. And then Raichu. I don't think it's a Raichu. I didn't hear any, like, really bassy heartbeats there. Okay, that's huge, though. It might be an Oni, just based on how many Ghost Vents it's doing. Let me check my sanity. I want to see what it is. Okay, we can do that same Oni test that we did on the Camp Woodland run. Okay, you know your sanity, like if I'm 50%, for example, or 70%, for example, I get hit by a Ghost Vent, and then I get down by 20%, then that's obviously an Oni. Now we are like right at hunting range. You know what? Spirit we can test for, Myling. I mean, all these ghosts we can easily test for. I think I might want a paramech instead. I'll definitely recommend having a paramech because paramechs are just really good tools for listening to the ghost. Especially with all this rain happening. Just turn this on and it's all quiet. I do want to make sure I have a crucifix on top of me over there. They can definitely already hunt. Most likely already by now. So I just want to make sure and stay safe. And then we have a smudge somewhere else, right? Oh, shut the breaker off. Not a gin. That's actually huge. That also kind of sucks though, because I can't see now. Oh no, it's hunting. I feel like sneezing. I don't like it. Oh, we have a science by here. That's sick. Okay, I'm literally just gonna sit here. I'd rather be able to be up there with the ghost. Oh, it's also done already. Okay, nice. Let's hurry up and get back there. Yeah, it did sound like normal speed. I didn't really hear anything special with that speed. But it's huge that we can roll a gin now. Okay, shut the breaker off. Also sucks that it broke the hallway light out there, but that's fine. Okay, didn't I have some... Yeah, crucifix there and here. Okay. We good. Alright. Yeah, this should be a very easy test. So hungry. Okay. Well, how about you go to the kitchen then, huh? We can smudge it, test for the spirit. They get stopped for 3 minutes. We can listen for it and test for mining that way. So when they're outside of the range, when they're like messing with your equipment, you will not hear any of their footsteps if it's a mining. And they're just quiet in general. Like they'll be just like so much quieter compared to other ghosts. And then twins, they have 2 different speeds, either slightly faster or slightly slower, which should be definitely noticeable. And then Oni, all you gotta do is just look at it, which I have a feeling it's just an Oni. It's only done just normal ghost events. I don't think I've had any airballs yet or misformed ghost events. Okay, I can hear it. Where'd it go? Come back. Oh, there it goes. I think that's an Oni. When I saw it come in like right at the last second, it looked like it was like, doing the double blink like really fast. I mean, Oni makes sense. It makes perfect sense with all the ghost events it's been doing. Yeah, so why is this loop so good, by the way? The ghost has a specific path it can follow. It like goes around here, and then when it comes to this area, it can't actually walk over this for whatever reason. It has to go like around this, and then it can like do its full loop. And for us, obviously as the player, we can just hug the tub right there. Easily do that. All right, I don't think it's a myling. I'm fairly certain it's just Oni. I do have to be ready to smudge though. I don't want to die. It's such a good ghost. Here we go. That's definitely an Oni. I'm gonna smudge it. I don't feel comfortable with that. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, that was a bit scary. I like looping the ghost clockwise. When it changes direction, that's when it gets a little scary, to be honest. Okay, it's done already. It's throwing stuff. All right, yeah, that's obviously an Oni to me. Onis are basically the opposites of phantoms. Where phantoms, they have longer, or they have like a longer period in between each blink. They have like a 1 to 2 second period of invisibility before they blink again. Whereas Onis, I don't know the specifics, but they just blink a lot more. Like they're more visible compared to like how the phantom's more invisible. That's obviously an Oni. I can kind of tell like just on the how active it is too. Just doing like lots of ghost events back to back sometimes. And super visible. Let's go. Easy. Only 15 minutes, that's not too bad. And Bone was in the foyer, of course. It was just a spine on top of the chandelier there. Alright, we're down to 2. We're getting there. We're so close. Let's just finish this strong. Wait. Is this a blood moon? Why is that red? Wait. Why is that red? I just saw the reflection. I was like, uh-oh. Alright, let me check the 2 rooms that I can check and maybe find orbs. I don't know. You're very unlikely to find the ghost room like this, so that for sure. Well, I'm gonna recruit the paramech again. And then this and this. I guess same stuff as last time. Let's see if we can find the ghost pretty quickly. Honestly, hopefully we can get a good cursed possession. Mirror. Honestly, I think mirror is probably the best cursed possession. Just because it, perfect. Because it tells you exactly where the ghost room is. Okay, I know where that is. That's the bathrooms over here. I'm just gonna check for generators real quick. Not one there. AKA the breaker. Just on these outside maps, there are generators. Which is kind of cool that there's 3 different breakers you can have. The OG ones, which are on the high school and prison maps. The new ones, which are on the house maps. And then the generators, which are on these outside maps. Maple Lodge and Campsite. Or Maple Lodge and then Camp Ooland. Alright. So it's in the bathroom area. Now, I probably shouldn't be walking here. But you know what? Whatever. Oh yeah, look at those lights. Well, not a gen. Alright, so these rooms are a little different. So if I walk here... Wait. Okay, so there's 3 rooms here, by the way, if you didn't know. I just wanted to check with the thermometer. So it's almost like... We'll walk here. Yeah, I'm in the room now, I think. So I'm trying to get used to like how this room is. There's 3 rooms. You have this bathroom, I think the woman's bathroom. It's the inside and the outside part, so it's like kind of like split in half. So this whole side, outside and inside, is one room. This whole half is also one room. And I think it's just like a little portion here. That skinny room and then a little bit area out here is also one room. I believe that's how it's put. And obviously it's always good to check with the thermometer. That's a pretty good tool to like tell where ghost rooms are or what's what with ghost rooms. Like recently, actually, we figured out, me and my friend Sucrose, we've been playing. We had a shade that killed us here and we were thinking, how is it hunting? It was like in this area. Well, apparently there's 2 rooms here. You have the path that goes around this campfire. That's one room. And then the campfire itself in this little circle is also a separate room. Which we had no idea until we figured that out, like, a little bit after that. So, gotta be careful about that. The thermometer is definitely your friend if you want to tell the difference between different rooms. For sure. Alright. Yeah, we were very low, though, because, I mean, I did use the mirror, which took 20% sanity. And then I was just walking around in the dark the whole time, too. So, let's take some pills, shall we? What do I want to grab? I guess riding this. No, you know what? Crucifix. If that room is just that little sliver, it should be covered pretty easily. Yeah, I like to turn the breaker on, so let me do a little detour right now. It should just be right here. Boom. Easy. Yeah, if you're definitely new to the game, I would definitely recommend getting used to how the maps are. Like all the pathways and stuff. Because once you like learn the whole layout, it's pretty good. Because then you know like where to run to if you're being chased by a ghost or something. All that sort of stuff. Let me put this down. And then, let's see, check the thermometer. So 10 degrees in here, so that means it probably already roamed. So now it's in this room. So now it's in this bathroom and outside area here. Which, is this like part of that one room? No. Here. Okay, did a shower. Yeah, so I guess it's like a whole sliver, and that's the room there. It's a little weird. All right, well, we found the ghost stuff, and then let me just move over everything. All right. Door moved. That was fully opened. Okay. Yeah, orbs I think can show up in here and then just outside here too. So you gotta check everywhere for orbs. Kind of sucks how that's how it is, but it is what it is. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? I don't think that light does anything, although maybe it does. No clue. I'm just gonna see if I can figure it out. Ah, this might be your ray. That is fully opened again. Interesting. So Yurei would be orbs, dots, and freezing, I believe. That's the Yurei evidence. So it's probably not going to be orbs. So it's either got to be dots or freezing. If it's going to be an actual Yurei. Also, I don't know why you can hear the lighter now. Usually when you're in the rain, you don't hear it at all. You try to flick it, you don't hear anything. A little weird. Honestly, pretty good start though. Found the ghost already. I'll leave the smudge. I'll be fine. Yeah, my sanity's still pretty high. We got a crucifix over there. If it's a demon, it'll easily get stopped. I'm kind of feeling Yurei here. Like both times that bathroom stall door was open all the way. All right, buddy. Have some dots. Have some salt. Spirit bucks. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? All right, buddy. Let me place salt, so then he has to walk into it. Dots. Yep, we have dots. And we cannot be erased. Can't be Gorik, we can see the dots. Can't be Dio. Those heartbeat sounds weren't that loud, so probably not that. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have recorded him. I could have recorded him to see if it was going to disappear. Also, this is really loud, by the way. That's kind of bugging me. I don't know, it like sounds so much louder inside. Don't like that. All right, buddy. So we're fairly starting to see Yurei. I just want to see like another door touch, please. Also, by the way, where did I put the crucifix here? There is no light in this room, is there? I think it's literally just that. Alright. Well. I like putting the crucifix in a way where I can cover as much area as possible. So I think like putting it like right here will cover all this room and basically all this room here too. So we should be good. Can you hear me sign? Keith Doe. Yes. Okay, not a phantom. I recorded a ghost and he didn't disappear. It is doing some singing. I'm gonna walk into him. My sanity should be like around 70%, maybe like 65. I'm checking for Banshee now. That's what I'm doing. When a Banshee does a sing ghost vent, their ghost vents will take 15% sanity instead of the normal 10%. That is kind of weird that's only doing sing ghost vents. A little different. So yeah, we're kind of... Could be Thay, it is kind of active. But our sanity is low. That's quite low. I probably lost a bit of sanity when I was standing in the dark over there. So, like in reality, I would have been like, I don't know, maybe actually 60% sanity. Or like just below 60. So this might actually just be a Banshee. Which would make sense. So in that case, let me do this, this, and this. I'm just going to set up an area at the front here. And I'm just going to see if it walks to me. That's going to be a big thing right there. If the ghost just randomly just starts doing stuff around me. Even though I'm very far away from its ghost room. That should be Oni. Or not Oni. Banshee. It's like Banshee or Yurei, in my opinion. What I'm kind of thinking. Whenever you do this stuff, by the way, I think you should definitely make sure you're a bit far away from the ghost. But not too far. If you're on like a huge map and you're like on the opposite side, I don't think it can roam to you, because I think Banshees do have a limit. I think it's only the Banshees that have a limit though. Like Phantoms can still roam to you from very far away. And then Wraiths can obviously just teleport you whenever they want. But like this distance should be totally fine. It should easily be able to roam to us. Oh, I think I'm going to walk with the crucifix. Just in case it decides to hunt on top of me. I feel like it probably is using the crucifix in here though. Crucifix. That is fully used. Yeah. Hey. That sounds like normal speed, so probably not a Thay. Hey, actually, come back. I want to check for you. Okay. Okay, now you're okay. I kind of have to stay here. Oh. Yeah, he came right to me, so not a yokai. Yokais are very stupid. So the range that they can detect players, like via electronics or sound, like if they hear you talking, is very, very small. It's like a 1 meter range around the ghosts, which is extremely small. Because all the other ghosts, they have like a 5 meter range, which is like obviously like 5 times as big, or 5 times bigger the range. All right, we got a smudge, but we don't have to worry about any smudge timer. I guess just only to worry when it's gonna hunt again. But you know what? I think I'm gonna take some pills. I should still have enough pills to be above 50, right? All right, we got all our pills still. Yeah, we're totally fine. Okay, 2 pills. I think now I just wanna. I'm gonna bring a sound recorder to test for Banshee, but I wanna see it touch more doors. I have a feeling it might just be your Ray. Because there was also another bathroom door over there that was fully opened. All right, ghosts. But it definitely didn't hunt from this room here. It hunted from a different room. Still 1.1 or 1.8 though, so it's just, I guess it just rummed away and then hunted. Yeah, 10 degrees in here, and then also 10 degrees in here. Okay. Don't see any sound. Can you give me a sign? Keith Doe. All right, buddy, are you actually here? They might have just changed. I think it's still here. Can you give me a sign, please? Okay, that's just a sound. That's such a normal sound. Just like whispering. Yeah, by the way, if you're like recording and you throw your sound recorder down while you're recording, it's just gonna cancel it. It'll cancel it completely. So you're not gonna get that. What you wanna do is record it for like a good second, either let go and it'll auto-complete, and if it doesn't, just switch over to a new item and then come back, turn it on, and then it'll also auto-complete. That's like a neat little trick I've been able to do with like the long sounds. Because some sounds that you have to record and then it's just like it keeps recording until the sound finishes. But to go against that, all you gotta do is just switch over and then turn your thing on again, and then boom, it's done. All right, can you give me a sign though? Doe, Keith Doe. I need that sign, Mr. Doe. Okay, just go spent. I mean, not really liking it, but we have a crucifix here, so we should be covered. Can you touch a door? One of these doors, please. And one of these. Oh. Where's the sound at? Okay, it's just another whisper. That's fine. Yeah, but you see how there's like a big gap right there? It's just like, it like automatically stopped it. Just stopped recording. Which honestly is kind of nice. If you know that you're about to get a duplicate sound, just throw your sound recorder down. And then boom. Remember, if you like switch over and then turn it on again, it's just gonna auto-complete it. And that's with the tier 2 and tier 3 sound recorder. I think the tier 1 is a little bit different. It works slightly different. With that one, I think you can actually just let go after a couple seconds and it auto-completes every sound. But then sometimes it doesn't record, so I don't know. And I've got a feeling it's like either Banshee or Yurei. It's gotta be. Let me take this crucifix out. I think I'm gonna try and get it to hunt, and then I want to look at it. Cause just to make sure, I wanna make sure it's not gonna be an Oni. Turn these lights on. It beeped because I walked here. All right. I think I'm probably just gonna start a hunt. Also, why can't I open that? Thank you. All right, buddy. Here, Banshee, roam to me, please. Gonna put some salt down. All right. And then don't really need this anymore. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna probably just use a mirror. That's a bathroom. That's still a bathroom. Oh, get more notifications. House haunting. Wait. Why is my paramic glitching out when it's not even near me? You see that? Alright, here it comes. He be coming. Alright. Definitely not an Oni. It's not visible enough at all. Not even close. Alright, have a smudge. Smudge at 26:45. It's also still speeding up, by the way, while I have electronics here. So clearly no Raichu. And no Oni, so it literally is Banshee Yurei. I said 26 something. I forgot already, to be honest. I don't know, that's why I like having a timer on the screen, because I can just start my timer and then not worry about it. Okay, go spin again, shut up. Probably been almost a minute real soon. Just touch a door, please. That's all I want you to do, is just touch a door. It's been doing so many seeing ghost spins. Like, I really feel like it's a Yurei, but then it's also doing seeing ghost spins, so that makes me think it's a Banshee. I hate that sometimes, because sometimes ghosts just do seeing ghost spins all the time. Like, I will literally have just random ghosts that aren't Banshees just do that. Alright, crucifix here. Just want to make sure I'm covered. You're watching me, huh? Are you the chat? The chat's watching me. Oh no. The chat's in my game right now. Honestly, I'm just gonna go Yurei. I mean, those two door touches, they were fully opened. So, I'm just gonna go with my gun, go Yurei. It hasn't really felt like it roamed to me, like, really ever. But it could easily be a Banshee. It could maybe just have been like a smart yokai. Like it just randomly walked in there. Yurei, let's go. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to stretch that out any longer. 20 minutes is a bit long, that's for sure. One room change, and then 0 abilities used. Yeah, the ability for the Yurei, if you didn't know, is basically like whenever they do their ability, it's usually with the door touch. Like it's combined with the door touch. And that actually just takes sanity. I think it's like maybe like 12, 10, 15% sanity maybe. I don't really know how much they take. It might be like a sizable amount. I haven't really read up on Yureis much at all. But they definitely take sanity with their ability. Their ability doesn't mean that they do that door touch where it's always closed or fully open. That's just what they always do. They always fully open or fully closed doors. Alright, anyways, we're here at Sunny Meadows. We're finally at the last map. Let's go. I kind of just hopped into it right away, but I just wanted to get this kind of done with, to be honest. I'm kind of just checking just in case. You never know, you might find orbs. Now, first things first, check what first possession we have. See if it's going to be anything good. If it's a mirror again, that'll be perfect. The most perfect, for sure. Alright, no breaker there. Let me just check for the breaker real quick. I think there's 5 spots here as well. You got at the entrance, you got one right here. I can walk through a door. We have it. That's good. We also have one in the courtyard, one in the back right room of the kitchen, and then one in the closet, utility closet over here. It's like the first door past the... Like if you skip this wing door, it's the next room over. And that room can also have a breaker. Please be good. Music box, really? That's not the best. Wait. There's a throw right up here. Wait, excuse me? Do we have an entrance ghost? It might be like in the locker room over there too, actually. Let me check. 9 degrees. 10 degrees, okay. Wait, there's cups in here, isn't there? This room. Yeah, cold breath. Thank you. We have an entrance ghost. I mean, I think this is like the waiting room, but basically entrance. I will definitely take that. Let's go. We actually found the ghost really fast. What the heck? You don't really get many entrance ghosts, to be honest. Most of the time, they're like in the day rooms at the ends of the wings. All the time I get ghosts there. Very annoying. Alright, sanity is totally fine. Let's just start bringing in all our stuff. Let's go. Hopefully we get a good evidence. Like, what would be the best evidence to have? UV would be good, because we could get rid of Hantu and Goryo. And Mimic. And then these guys are moderately easy. I mean, I don't know. Let's just go see what it is. I think UV might be one of the better ones to get. Alright, where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? There's... Oh. Ah, not a mayor. Let's go. I was kind of doing a mayor test right there. Turning it on, see if it would shut it off. Okay, so not a mayor. We can actually check... We might be able to check those for UV. I've never seen UV on those little lights, though, so I don't know what it looks like, to be honest. Normally when I go to St. Meadows, I'm doing like a no evidence run or something, usually. So I usually don't know. Alright, drop that. Take an EMF. Just definitely want to get all of our evidence stuff in right now. It'd be nice if we can get the evidence before it like changes rooms and stuff. Okay, no riding. It's probably gonna be gone by now. I assume the UV like shows up on the bottom there. I assume. Oh, we got salt, so we can just do a little bit of testing here. Okay, no UV. Perfect. No UV. Definitely no orbs, right? Nothing popped up. Is it gonna be freezing? It's honestly such a good room. It is freezing. Okay, 0.7. Cannot be Moray. And no mimic because there's no orbs. Because that's a requirement for a mimic. That's a cup. Mimics always have orbs, even on no evidence. I don't really care. At this point, I want to just get the challenge completed. All right, we have freezing. That's great. Shade is gonna be, should be kind of easy to tell actually. Kind of want to bring a bunch of candles in already. Test for Unrio as well as shade. See if it blows it out while we're in the room with it. Because shades don't do anything when you're in the room with them. They basically cannot do anything. They can't hunt, they can't write in the book, they can't really interact with stuff that much. I swear I've had shades do that though, but I don't know. Alright. Have some candles. I'm just gonna place them on top of the crucifix there. Just in case if it does, like use the Unreal ability after the third candle blow to hunt, then it'll get stopped by the crucifix. That is why we put candles on top of the crucifix. So the crucifix will stop it. And I'm just gonna put a crucifix out here just in case. Like, probably like right here. So that should cover the rest of that room. Perfect. It blew up both of those already. Now, this is kind of like a weird thing, but all ghosts can actually blow up multiple candles at once. Like, I've had ghosts like blow up like 3 candles like really fast. But that doesn't mean... Oh, it's Peter Phillips, by the way. Peter Phillips. Airball. Oni. That's great. Yeah, that doesn't have to mean that it's an Unreal. All ghosts can actually blow up multiple candles at once. It's just... It's gotta be the same candle. Like, if you light the same candle like a bunch of times in a row. Which, by the way, it did a ghost event with me in the room. So it's probably no shade. But we'll see with this candle blow up. And now I'm just gonna sit here. See if it ever does anything. It just walked out though. You sees it? It blinked the light. Let me shut the door in case it hunts. It won't see me right away. Hasn't shut the breaker off. That's a Yuri. We should definitely be watching the door for that. Yeah, but every ghost has like a cooldown whenever you light a candle. Like when you light a candle at the start, I think every ghost can only blow it out after 20 seconds passes. But before 20 seconds passes, Unreals can actually blow out a candle whenever. Like literally they can blow it out as you light it. I literally had that happen with tier 3 candles last night when I was playing with my friends. But we were using Jacob's items. He had tier 3 candles. I lit it and then it blew it out immediately. And I spammed F again. And then it wouldn't let me actually light it because the game thought the candle was on, even though the Unreal blew it out too fast. It was like a weird bug, but the Unreal literally blew it out as I lit it. It's kind of crazy. It's almost like the Mare ability, but for candles. Alright, buddy. Are you actually shade? No? Okay, third candle blowout, so now if it's an Unreal, it should hunt. It's got like a 1 to 6 second period of time where it can hunt in that moment. So since it did not try to hunt right now, it should not be an Unreal. But I will still light candles. And the fact that it blew it out when I was here means no shade. No way a shade could walk out and then blow it out from outside. It's just way too far away. It is kind of quiet though. A little bit quiet. Okay, well demon should definitely get stopped pretty easily. Let's check the thermometer, see if it's like trying to move anywhere. Hey, buddy, you stay here. Actually, how about you touch the door? Okay, -5, -7. Basically 18, 20 degrees. So it's not really trying to move, which is totally fine with me. Let that firelight. Yeah, most likely no Unreal, but I have had some times where after a third candle blow, it just doesn't hunt. Okay, you love turning lights on. That's cool. Wait, was that twin interaction, by the way? I think it blew out the candle and then turned the light on. That may be twin. We're gonna have an EMF here, and then we're gonna have an EMF here as well. I guess let me see when this one goes away. It went away. And so did this one. Then just did it again. Potentially twins. Hey, buddy. Shadow ghosts. I might as well record it. Whatever. All right, let's check our sanity. I want to see what we're at. Okay, sanity is very, very high still. Okay. Oh, we're totally fine then. I think I'm ready for a hunt, to be honest. You know, the twins, they have a huge range of interactivity where they can touch stuff like very far away from their ghost room. Because they're like two ghosts, but they're actually not two ghosts. They're actually one ghost, but it really feels like there's two ghosts. Because obviously the twins, that would mean like there's like two ghosts. But how the ghost works is it has like two separate ranges of where it can touch stuff. And also two separate ranges of where you can only get evidence in one of the ranges. The inside range is like the main range that all the ghosts have. It's like basically if the ghost is standing in the middle of a circle, that's a normal range for every ghost, and that's the normal range for the main twin. I'll just call that main twin, which is like the inner twin. That ghost, he'll give you all your evidence. He can give you freezing, spirit box, and EMF 5. And then the outer range, which is also like a much bigger range, it's like kind of doubling the size of it, pretty much. That guy will only give you EMF 5. He can't give you any freezing or spirit box. So if you have like stuff being thrown very far away and you're trying spirit box, you're not going to get it. Which is why it's very important to like have a thermo to check the rooms around. If it's not getting colder, but it's like throwing a bunch of stuff near you, then it might be twins. Anyways. Revenant? That may be a Revenant. That's a Revenant. Hey, buddy. No, thank you. Okay, it's not twins, it's a Revenant. Alright. It was just a coincidence then that it looked like a twin interaction happened. Alright, we're fine. Yeah, as long as you know where to go and you know where your hind spots are, it's totally fine. Peter Phillips. Okay. I actually I pushed my push to talk button. Whoops. That was bad. As he was walking down the stairs, I accidentally pushed my spacebar, which is my push to talk, and I alerted him over. That's my bad. Hey, that's clearly a Revenant. Okay, that's a Revenant. I'm out of here. Get me out of here, please. Jeez. Airball. I was really expecting that to be twins. I was like, oh, it's slow. That means it's twins. But no, it's way too slow for twins. Remember, that's 150% of ghost speed. They're fast. They're for sure fast. But we did it. That should definitely be a Revenant. We have freezing. I never saw orbs. I checked a bunch. Never saw them, so it shouldn't be a mimic. Another Revenant. Let's go. Yeah. Nice.
I've got some jobs ready.
Not too bad, honestly. 12 minutes. We got a Revenant in Sunny Meadows. By the entrance, by the way. That was honestly a really nice room to have. I'm definitely happy about that. But anyways, that's the final map of the All Maps Challenge. We finally completed it. Obviously, I did this over 2 streams, so my shirt will probably change in the recording. Yeah, now we have a total of 14 maps now. It was 13, but then they added Nell's Diner, so now that makes 14 maps. So it definitely takes a bit longer to do an All Maps Challenge, but it's definitely kind of fun, for sure. Especially with the crazy challenge that I was doing. Because if you guys didn't know, I recently prestige. You probably can't tell because I'm already at level 85, but I just prestiged the last stream, and I was like doing starter items basically. So I started with starter items on Tanglewood with Crazy Insanity. and then I worked my way up. And how many times did we die? Like 4 times in total, I think, throughout the whole challenge. Like 3 or 4 times. Like really, I think 3 or 4 times we've died. Which honestly is not bad. With the 150% go speed, that is actually really good.